शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् शिवं शरणं जय जय नन्दी शरणं जय जय मूलाञ्ज शरणं जय जय शिवकामि शरणं जय जय श्रीमाता ललिताम्बिका राजराजेश्वरी महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी शरणं मम. Shoham to all of you. Today we are going to start the doubt clean session with the ID number 10,116. Namaste Guruji. I have been practicing Sri Vidya all levels and also all distance Diksha for around 5 years now. In this time, I have been going through great self-realization and divine experiences, and I am growing an incredible connection to the divine. However, Guruji, my life still has a lot of obstacles that no matter what I do, I am not able to clear, especially the area of health and finances. I move very close to divine and have a super blissful experiences and growth in awareness. But at the same time, health problems and money obstacles just keep on seeming to appear year after year, no matter how much I grow spiritually. I'm learning to surrender totally to God and accept everything as His will. But sometimes it gets hard and I grow tired. Any advice you can give on how to overcome these challenges would be much appreciated. Guruji, in Yoga Sutras, Patanjali talks about going into Samadhi and then focusing your mind fully on what you want to create through dhyana of what you want. Can you speak about this process and offer any guidance? You see that if something is lacking in your life, so either it is a karma or a life lesson that you have not learned, or you have not implemented the Sri Vidya tools that is given to you, that is Siddha mind power and Sri Vidya Havan. So whenever we meditate, things will be taken care, our karmas will be taken care. But when the problems arise, what we have to do, we have to intensify and use our tools. For example, Sri Vidya Havan is very important. If you use this tool for relationship issues or money problem or health issues, it is going to give a very faster results. Okay, of course, going and touching to the soul consciousness is amazing. I don't deny it is really a blessing to you. You could able to understand the inner mechanism of the soul. You could able to touch that blissful, peaceful awareness. But there are some lessons when you are saying that still you are not able to overcome those obstacles, means there is a life lesson is there for you as a self-acceptance. Sometimes we don't accept. When I say self-acceptance means I am a very powerful soul. Nothing can touch me. I am an infinity being. I experience, many of us experience in the meditation, but when we come outside, when we face the challenges in the outside life, when we face the challenges like problems, we forget our real self, that is a powerful infinity being, that is a divine being, and we little bit, hold or attach to the ego mind and we fall down. We don't apply the real power that we gain in the meditation. Okay, one thing is whenever you face a challenge, especially health related, Either you are lacking within or outside. There is some lesson is there, lesson of self-care, or either you are not, sleeping properly, or not having following the health laws, or you are not implementing the right diet, or it is, if you are doing all of that, then there is a belief system or the past life karma. Okay, so if you are applying the health laws and also you don't have a negative belief, then you accept it as a karma, and this karma can be easily overcome with accepting your divine self, who you are, remembering who you are, going beyond the the identification from body to mind, mind to the self, that is soul. So you are already touching that self-realization, blissful awareness. So what is your next question is, Guruji, in Yoga Sutras, Patanjali talks about going into Samadhi and then focusing your mind fully on what you want. You see that it is very tricky to understand. When you go to the Samadhi, means Sama plus Adi. You are equal to the Adi, source. You are in a consciousness of God. Means you are in a state of completeness. There is no lack. So you need to understand, when you are in a Samadhi, you are complete with, full. There is no lacking, there is no desire actually in that state. There is no seeking in Samadhi. Please understand, there is no seeking in the Samadhi. So how you are going to ask for a desire? So what he is telling is that when you go and touch that peaceful, blissful awareness, that invisible presence, that silence within you, and be there, and slowly when you start getting, normal day-to-day life thoughts about your, body, your job, and then means you're falling from that state to the, your normal conscious mind. You went to the Samadhi superconscious, and slowly you will come down to the normal conscious mind. At that time, make an intention about your desire, what you want to manifest. So that is what the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, explained. Or there is sometimes what happens, we experience this momentary Samadhi, and in between their thoughts will come. At that time, you have to make an intention. Okay, and then you focus yourself on breathing, focus yourself on the awareness of your body, the body sensation, breathing, and thoughts. Again, you shift yourself to the Samadhi consciousness or super consciousness, self consciousness, divine consciousness, or soul consciousness. So like this, you go up into the Samadhi. When you are falling back or coming back to the normal consciousness, at that time you need to make a Sankalpa. Okay, then again you go to the Samadhi state, again you make a Sankalpa. When we do that, what happens? My Samadhi experience, my oneness with the universe, my oneness with the cosmics, add the power to the intention, add the power to your manifestation, and that will be very powerful, as if entire universe is going to work for you. Okay, that is the technique suggested by a great Siddhar Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras. You can apply that. Okay, the next question from the same ID number. Guruji, I want to ask you about the planet Saturn. I have had a reading from many powerful astrologers in the past. I don't really go to them any longer, but one thing I have found in my own life experience is that the planet Saturn influences is very strong and hard to shake off, even if one is doing a lot of sadhana. Since Saturn is the one who delivers our karma and life lessons, is there any method or occult science through things like Lalita Sahasrara with which we can totally reverse the hard effects of Saturn, the other planets and other forces that block us in life and slow us down? You see that one thing you need to understand, what are these planets, what are their energies, how they are going to influence you. If it is a sun, it influences your soul. Okay, the sun in the outside, you see, according to universal law of correspondence, yata brahmanda tata pindanda. Whatever that is existed outside, that is also existed inside. Outside it is a sun, inside it is a soul energy. Okay, If something is wrong with your horoscopic, in sun is something wrongly placed, then what happens? Your soul qualities will be disturbed. Self-confidence, self-acceptance, self-love, and your acceptance about yourself, your attitude, your personality will be affected when the sun is going to influence you. Okay? Like this, moon. Moon, outside it is a moon, inside it is in your body, it is a mind. Intellectual ability, inside it's a Buddha, is outside. Your intuition, guiding ability, okay? The right focus, right attitude is a guru, that is, outside planet, and inside it is that focus, learning ability within you. Same with intellectual ability, Buddha. Outside it is a Buddha Graha, inside it is intellectual ability, and the way you communicate with yourself, with the thoughts, with your intention, and also communicate with the outside words, with your thoughts, intention, and verbal communication. The same way, what is the representation of the Saturn? Discipline. You need to understand. If you are not disciplined in your life, okay, discipline at all levels, body level, mind level, and soul beyond that actually. So, body level, health laws, are you following, or are you following the third dimension universal laws? Okay, that universal of vibration, universal of attraction, all these health laws, all these are connected there. And the mind laws, thinking positive, accepting positive thoughts, focusing positive thoughts, and creating a positive environment within and outside surrounding to you. So this is, and how you communicate, your words inspire others, or your words degrade other person. This is a discipline that we have to learn on the path, because if I am a divine, another person is also divine. So everybody is, came on this earth with so many karmic baggage, and they behave very differently. According to the situation, karma, they behave differently. But if we focus only on the outside, covering the baggage of the being, then we react. But if we focus on the inner divine being, means we act out of compassion, out of love, with a right understanding. So this Saturn is this, his energy is like this. And then when you say who is the Adidevata for a Saturn? Divine Mother Kali. Okay, so every planet there is a one Adidevata. The Saturn himself, he don't have energy, the Graha don't have energy, that consciousness don't have energy. It has to connect with a source. What is the source? Again, the Prakriti, Shakti. So Saturn is controlled by Divine Mother Kali, you need to see. So this Pratyingira Sadhana, even in a Saundarya Lahari, we have a one yantra. For all the 9 planets, there is a one shloka, one yantra, and one devata for that is Pratyingira, Bhadrakali. Because this Kali form controls the Saturn, you need to understand. So if you have done the Pratyingira sadhana, Shulini Durga sadhana, and Sharabeshwara sadhana, then you should not worry about all of this. You should not worry. Especially that's what we have given it as a higher level sadhana after Sri Chakra Puja. When you are going, you are having a very strong negative karma, sticky karmas, where you want to foster your growth. In that case, we ask you to do the advanced sadhana. Of course, Sri Vidya will take its own way, but it is a very smooth. Sri Vidya is something when you are ready, like that, Divine Mother will take it. Pratyingira is not that. She start attacking to the negative karma and destroying all of that. So that is one of the, first your understanding should be there. And here I see that you have some belief system very clear that you say that Saturn is the one who delivers our karma and life lesson. But you need to understand who created this karma. Is it you or someone else? It is you who is created the karma, and Saturn is just reflecting your own things. So now you have a choice to undo that karma through sadhana, Sri Vidya sadhana. And one more very important thing is many students do the sadhana without the respect and gratitude to the Guru Parampara. And they don't receive the 100% the power to change the life, power of protection. Okay? So follow the Guru lineage invocation, Mahapadaka mantra, sincerely this, And remember, I have been telling to all my students, if you practice Sri Vidya Sadhana minimum for 3 to 5 years regularly, then don't go and look on your horoscope. The horoscope do not really deliver the right results, because you no more the same person. Because inner world, the faster growth is there than outside third dimension. When I meditate from here to down and turn again one round, if I do with a devotion, sincerity, surrender with involvement, one round of Sri Vidya Sadhana burns minimum 1 year of karma. You need to understand this. And we have been on this earth. Most of the Sri Vidya sadhaks are very, very advanced, been on this earth for many thousands of lifetime. Then only they are receiving this Sri Vidya path. Otherwise, it's not easier. Billions of peoples are there. In that, few thousands are doing this Sri Vidya sadhana. Please understand this. And in that also, out of those 1,000 students, very few are really accepting the Guru Parampara, and with a sincerity, they are putting the attention with a focus and applying the Sri Vidya pillars, understanding the universal laws and taking the responsibility, and accepting the words of the Guru and applying the teachings of the Guru. In that also, only hundreds of people are doing the real Sri Vidya sadhana. So that's what the one who has done the real Sri Vidya sadhana by applying the Sri Vidya pillars, applying the universal laws, using the Sri Vidya tools, his life is going to change. There's no question at all. There's no question at all. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,393. Guruji, our Kuladevi is Ma Shakambari Devi, and I also, when I was in India, I used to go to Ma Vaishnavi Devi in Jammu. I never knew about a Sri Vidya sadhana, and over the period I got to know about a meditation, and one day land on your video on YouTube about divine Sri Vidya sadhana. So just wanted to know if both mothers are related to Sri Mata Lalitambaki. Yes. You see that when we worship different amnayas of Sri Vidya Parampara, so we have Uttara Amnaya, Purva Amnaya, all of that. In one of the Amnaya, Divine Mother Shakambari is worshipped as a Vanadurga. Okay? Vanadurga or Banashankari. Okay? So she is one of the protective, guiding, Devata that will come in one of the set of the mantra of one of the Sri Vidya Parampara that will help and guide to Lalita Ambika. Okay? So it is a very old form of Divine Mother where it is worshipped in many tribal communities as a Vanadurga. Okay? Still there are many forests, they worship her to protect themselves from the animals, from the snakes. So her mantra create a digbandhana, or create a kavacha or protection shield around you when you chant her mantra. So that is, she is a protective goddess and help you to protect and give, release a negative karmas. But she is a Shankari, means the Banashankari or Vanashankari, means a form of a Parvati. So Lalitambika is also Parvati. Okay, so she is again connected to Divine Mother Lalitambika. Okay, and Vaishnavi Devi is same. Is a Mahamaya. When we say Bhuvaneshwari, Reemkara Rupini. Okay, when we worship Kamakya, we worship Vaishnavi as a Mahotsaha. So there also she will come as a Anga Devata of a Kamakya. Kamakya again is a Mahatripura Sundari. So she is also helping you to grow to reach to Lalitambika. All these goddesses help you to reach Lalitambika, because the path is from Tamo to Rajo, Rajo to Sattva, Sattva to Parabrahma Tattva. Lalitambika is a Parabrahma Tattva. When it is a Rajo Tamo, where this Maya is there, Tamo Guna, Rajo Guna is more dominant, where it is a Vaishnavi will come and sustaining Rajo, the Lakshmi Tattva, Vaishnavi will come. This Tamo, the aggressive, protective warrior goddess is Shakambari or Banashankari or Vanadurga will come. But both will help you to lead to Sri Vidya sadhana. Because of the blessing of Vaishnavi, because of blessing of Shakambari Devi, you could able to practice the Sri Vidya sadhana. You are on the right path. So that is also if you can tell us more about Ma Shakambari Devi, as I have explained you all of this now. Next question, Guruji, when I sit in public place where I am waiting for something and people are around me, I start feeling thousand ants crawling in my back close to heart center. I do not feel negative, but is it something my energy is being affected by someone else? Am I taking energy that could be bad or good? Please guide us. No, you are not taking any energy, because when you put the protection shield, so you are not taking any energy. Of course, we will react to the different places in a different way at a different chakra level. So you just, whenever you feel, you just be aware, okay, put the protection shade, or just mentally feel the protection. Don't think about negative energy and all of that, okay. Next question from ID number 10,134. Pranam Guruji, I am currently doing Sri Vidya level 7 and other sadhana. I want to thank you for a group meditation. I feel wonderful and lot of energy movements with no effort on my part, even though it is very late for me in USA. Thanks a lot for doing it. I have been doing inner Sri Chakra Puja for some time. I also do the Kriya Yoga. When I do Kriya Yoga, I do rotation of consciousness in form of light in front and back channels around the spine. Since doing the inner Sri Chakra Puja, I feel I am doing the Arati to deity, yoginis and Guru within me. I am not able to see them, but the visualization is very clear. My question is, if it is okay to feel I am doing the Arati to the Mahatripura Sundari, yoginis and Guru within me, I feel joy in doing so. But I want your confirmation that it is okay to visualize doing the Aarti to the divine within me. Yes, it is not only okay, it is a great blessing. Okay, the Aarti is the something we light up the light. What is the symbolic? When I wanted to pray to Divine Mother, Mother, please light my soul, awaken my soul, light my life, bring a knowledge. Okay, Asatoma Sadgama, like this, Jyotirma, that whatever the sloka is there. So you are doing the Aarti is same, what our scriptures, Vedas are telling. Aarti is a symbolic representation to light my soul. Take me from darkness to the light, to the truth. So when you are doing the Aarti within, it is that's what you are getting a joy when you do that. Because you are in the right path, your feelings are telling that you are in the right path, you are receiving the blessing of Mother and all. Continue, you are blessed, and continue doing that. Next question from the same ID number. Guruji, I understand that Mahashodasi mantra is given only after you determine that the disciple is ready to receive. Am I ready to receive it, or will you please tell me when I am ready to receive it? You see that I made it very clear. Until unless I don't get a guidance from the Jagannatha Lalitambika, I cannot. So this question is, you don't need to ask, or anyone shouldn't need to come and ask or pray for me. Okay? Whenever you are ready, I only email you, I only tell you, or you will get right guidance to do this sadhana. Okay? The next question from ID number 10,790, Raja Matangi. Guruji, I have taken Divine Mother Raja Matangi Diksha. I do the Uchishta Chandali Japa, and after 30 to 40 japas, in about 15 minutes, the mantra is stopping by itself and energy moving into Agnya Chakra, and subsequent feeling of a hatch opening at the top of the head, and Panchadashi mantra is starting to play in by itself, and I cannot do anything, but I have not been initiated, and it is leading to a very blissful blank state. I have a strong feeling Devi has initiated me into Panchadashi, but want to know your opinion. If so, should I chant this as a Moola mantra, and what should be the quantity and technique per day? You see that. So when you are doing this, Raja Matangi sadhana, and Panchadashi mantra is flowing to you automatically. Here you need to understand, if you have not read about the Panchadashi mantra, you have not read and created a subconscious desire by seeing any website, oh, this is the mantra, I should chant it. Or somewhere you have read this mantra, somewhere strong attraction was there, and then it is playing to you. Then it is not, Divine Mother initiated. It is your subconscious overtaking and fulfilling your desire to chant it. You need to understand this. Because this is very, very powerful mantra. Without the grace of a guru, very rare can receive this mantra. It was coded in many scriptures. Okay, so if you say that I have not read anywhere about Panchadashi mantra, I don't know anything about Panchadashi mantra, and automatically start playing in my mind, I didn't know this, and then I went to the books and searched, and then I came to know, oh, this is the Panchadashi mantra. Yes, in that case you are initiated by Divine Mother, you can chant it. Okay, there's no technique, when your Divine Mother initiated, then you just need to chant that. Okay, you just need to chant the mantra if you feel that. Next question from ID number 1620. I'm a student of Sri Vidya level 1. Before starting japa of Sri Vidya mantra and Devi Kadgamala mantra, what procedure to be followed? If starting mantra japa, dhyana, manasa puja requires, what is the dhyana mantra of a Devi and how to perform the manasa puja? You see that whenever we take a diksha, you don't need a viniyoga, you don't need a dhyana sloka, you don't need a anganyasa, you don't need a karanyasa. You just need to follow the protocol given by your master, okay, when you receive the diksha. But if you have received the Upadesha, in that case you need a Viniyoga, Dhyana Sloka, Anga Nyasa, Karanyasa, then you have to the energize your Japamala, then you have to do the Purushocharana, that number of lakhs of Japa, then you have to go to the Havana, Tarpana, Marjana, Shanti Puja, and all you should do it if you have taken a Upadesha. But here you have received the Diksha, then you don't need all of this. Please understand this. Okay, many people get confused because what happens, you read in this website, in here and there, many people are following that. Okay, so it is a little bit confusing. I have made it very clear in many videos what is the mantra diksha, mantra upadesha. So here you are receiving the mantra diksha, so you don't need to go through all of this. First you need to understand. So whatever the protocol is given, you have to follow it. And here you are asking, I'm a student, before starting a japa of Sri Vidya mantra and Devi Kadgamala, what procedure need to be? Protection shield, Guru mantra, and whatever sankalpa you want. Simple sankalpa. Divine Mother, I'm doing this sadhana to receive your grace, protection, abundance, prosperity, love, and all, harmony in my life. Please bless this. Then you do the japa. Okay, Manas Puja, what you do? You just visualize Divine Mother if you are visualistic. Okay, all people cannot do the Manas Puja. So, if you are visualistic, could able to feel Divine Mother presence, you can visualize her image, then visualize and chant the mantra. Offer, flowers to her feet. How you do the Abhishek outside, how you do the Puja outside. Same way you visualize and do within. Okay, but it is not for all students. Because if you are not visualistic, you cannot do it. So, in that case, you just simply, bring your attention inside and chant the mantra and offer all the fruits to Divine Mother. Okay, you do like that. The next question from ID number 1519. Guruji, got a darshana of Sadguru Tirumalar, but with the three faces like a Dattatreya. When I asked him, how can I get more connected to you, got an image of a sky with the three people flying side by side. What does this mean? I pray to Dattatreya and Swami Samartha before starting my Sri Vidya sadhana. Does it have any connection? You see that the what you say, Lord, Tirumalarji is a form of Dakshinamurti, Tirumalarji is a form of Dattatreya, Tirumalarji is a form of Nata, Tirumalarji is a form of Siddha. Because he has meditated many yugas, okay? He has been with many avatars of Vishnu. He has done many, work of Lord Shiva, okay? And he has many powers to create like a Brahma also. So he himself is a Datta, he himself is a, Bhairava also. That's what we say, many times. I don't give a Bhairava mantra and all in the Sri Vidya because Tirumalaji takes care of everything. He opens up all the tantras. He help you to open the many conscious many vortex of the divines, and all is done by our Lord, our Master Tirumalaji. So he has shown you that that he himself is a Datta. So you are blessed with that, so that you should not have any confusion. For your Datta is manifesting in Tirumalaji. And then when you ask for how can I get more connected to you, got an image of a sky with the three people flying side by side. You see that the sky is a representation of the consciousness. This three people is nothing but within you, that Trimurti consciousness, creative consciousness, sustenance consciousness, destroying consciousness. So when you touch to your soul consciousness, when you have this Trimurti consciousness, when you meditate, raise yourself from Ajna Chakra, your connection will be more stronger with your master. That is symbolically shown to you. Okay? So, but you are doing right, continue your sadhana, things will be taken care. And the second question from the same ID number. After praying late at night, got a dream of a lion trying to kill me. What does that mean to me? You see that lion is a symbolic representation of fearless consciousness, like a soul. And it is killing you. You means it's an individual consciousness. Okay? Your soul is almost overpowering you because of the sadhana. Means your soul is manifesting more better in your conscious mind, subconscious mind. It is a great blessing that you have received this dream. It shows that you are spiritually growing. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,226. I am practicing all 7 levels of Sri Vidya. Through Sri Vidya sadhana, is it possible to keep our parents without physical suffering before their end? And also, can my practice help them after death in their journey? My parents are karma yogis who have done only their duty throughout without any desires. Kindly guide Guruji. Thank you. So here, what happens? Whenever you do this sadhana, Sri Vidya sadhana, you work with your chakras. When you work with your chakras, you hold your karmic impression, also hold the information about your parents and your ancestors. So when I'm bringing this, Lalitambika energy in my soul, in my energy, in my consciousness, but what is happening there? All the energy cards are receiving that blessing. So all the information that is connected with your parents and ancestors are also started getting blessing. In Tantras or Sri Vidya scriptures, it is said that when a person do the Sri Vidya sadhana, his 7th generation will be get blessed. Why it is said 7th generation is blessed? Because your soul, your DNA, your energy, signature is holding the information of your parents, your ancestors and all. So all those generation energies within you, in your DNA, in your intuition, in your soul, memory, it is there. That's what we say, ancestral problem, Pitru dosha and all. It is just their information is flowing to you. Okay. So when you do this sadhana, when you dissolve this karmic, memories, soul memory of your, ancestor and parents, they are also released, you are also released. They are also blessed, you are also blessed. Means you disconnected it. Now no more that the same blueprint will follow from there to here. If your great grandfather having one fear, very deep, strong fear, it will be stored in his cell memory, and that cell memory is transferred into his sperm also, because it's a bija, entire, his entire consciousness in one seed, sperm. That sperm contains everything. Then it goes to, great grandmother, womb, and then the baby will be holding that memory with him. So you are having a positive karmas or negative memories from your ancestors. The same fear will be in you. Sometimes he is suffering with some disease, he will be. Sometimes he has a very different behavior, you will also. So this genetic or the ancestral things are connecting to you as a memory. You need to understand. But when we do this Sri Vidya Sadhana, what is happening? I'm telling that I'm not a body, not a mind. I am a soul. I'm a spark of a Shiva Shakti. I'm telling that I'm a real child of Shiva Shakti. You need to understand. You need to understand that I am a soul, not a body and mind. I'm not a body means the identity of this word. I'm a man, woman, this family, this caste, this country, all of that. But when you say I am a soul, you go all these ancestral problems, all these things, and you reach to a very higher level where nothing can touch you. Okay? At that level of consciousness, you not only you bless all the ancestors before you. That is a blessing. That's a great blessing of Sri Vidya Sadhana. That's what we don't too much focus on Pitru and all. When you come to the level 4, Bala Tripura Sundari mantra is so powerful. It will take away all the Pitru doshas. The Bala is so powerful, innocent energy she is. But she is an innocent energy, but her angels, her yoginis, her devatas are very ugra. Because, when Lalitambika wanted to come herself as in a child form, her Anga Devata should be strong. They should clear everything until unless Bala should come there. So when you chant level 4 mantra, Pitru dosha will be overcome. You need to understand. Many people don't have this understanding because it is not written in the book or somewhere. It is the knowledge comes from Guru to Shishya. What are the mantra, how it is released, how the Aim Klim Sau help. Aim Klim Sau is very powerful mantra. It will help you to overcome Saturn, Mars, Rahu also. Plus your Pitru doshas also taken care. Okay. So don't worry. What you do, you make a Sankalpa. You make a Sankalpa and chant donate one Japamala of Shiva mantra in our website. Donate a mantra. Okay. You donate that for your Kula Devata, that for your parents, that for your ancestors. Every day one Japamala you do it. Whenever you do the Havan, you also at least 3 Ahutis or 9 Ahutis, you do it on your parents' name or your ancestors' name, things will be taken care. So you help yourself, you help your family and your ancestors also. Next question from ID number 10,046. Sometimes my mind automatically starts repeating Shivam Sharanam Jaya Jaya, Nandi Sharanam Jaya Jaya, Moolanj Sharanam Jaya Jaya, Shivakami Sharanam Jaya Jaya at any time of the day, and I get very emotionally attracted to this mantra. Guruji, please explain me everything about this mantra and its importance in our sadhana. You see that in Sri Vidya Guru Parampara, whenever we do the sadhana, we have to invoke the, our Guru. Next to that Guru, okay, Guru, Sri Guru, Paramaguru, Parameshti Guru. Okay, we have to take their 4 numbers, 4 masters minimum. Then what happens? We open the vortex of the Sri Vidya energy, then the energy start flowing to us. Then our mantras will be, helping. Mantras will be, you are getting a blessing of the mantra. We are will be protected from all type of negativities, and we are ready to every day doing the sadhana. Without the grace of the parampara, you cannot regularly do the sadhana also. You need to understand the what you say, the presence of the master, the presence of the Guru, grace of a Guru is very important in spiritual path. Okay. So these mantras should be done. So we have a Guru Padaka, Parama Guru Padaka, Parameshtu Guru Padaka. Like this, Guru mantras are there, Padaka mantras are there. But here in our parampara, they have simplified these mantras and given instead of 4 mantra, they have given only 1 mantra with a simple way. But they have kept all the energies of Parameshtu Guru mantra, Guru Paduka mantra, Parama Guru Paduka mantra, Sri Guru Paduka mantra, Guru Paduka mantra. Then there is one more Devi Paduka mantra is there, Maha Devi Paduka mantra is there. All these Shaktis are kept in 1 mantra. That is Shivam Sharanam Jaya Jaya, Nandi Sharanam Jaya Jaya, Moolanj Sharanam Jaya Jaya, Shivakami Sharanam Jaya Jaya. You get all these Padaka mantra Shaktis in 1 mantra. And this mantra is so simple, so easier, and at the same time, it will make you to bow down to your master. It will make you to surrender to your master. It will help you to communicate, devotionally, emotionally connect with your master. That is the power of this Guru lineage invocation. Many people don't know the power of this, the value of this. Without this, we cannot go to the higher level in our growth. This Srividya level 1 to 7 is there. But without the grace of the Guru Parampara, the chain that is taking us back to the Lord Shiva, you cannot reach to the real feet of Shiva. That's very important. That's very, very important. And it's a great blessing that you are, receiving the grace of Guru Parampara. If it is happening to you, you are feeling emotional, means they are attracting you, they are pulling you, they are, lifting you. That you are our child, we wanted to, bless you, we want to lift you, you are a blessed one. Like that, okay? Good. The next question from ID number 10198. Guruji, I have always wanted to be able to communicate telepathically with animals, as I love animals very much. What mantra of Sri Vidya would help me develop the ability to telepathically communicate with the animals and to mentally hear them speak to me? You see that what you are talking is how I can develop my psychic ability to communicate with the animals. It is not just chanting the mantra you get that ability, until unless you meditate Sri Vidya sadhana, where your inner senses become awakened, inner auditory sense should be awakened. Then only you could able to do that. Animals can hear you. Animals, when you communicate, animals absorb that because their sensations are very good. Okay, but you, when they respond back, you cannot, until unless your psychic abilities are opened up, awakened. It happens. It is a byproduct of Sri Vidya sadhana with many years of 5 to 10 years, 20 years of practice of Sri Vidya sadhana. All these things will happen. But if you just want a mantra, then it is a Matangi mantra. You need to make a prayer, make a sankalpa, tell to Matangi, Mother, I want to communicate with the animals. Okay, help me to understand how to communicate, how to intuitively how I can receive the messages from the animals. You pray and chant the mantra, and you see whether it is going to help you. Guruji, we have a small forest of trees on our farm. There are a lot of wild coyotes that live in the forest. They have killed a lot of our chickens, ducks and other birds we have on our farm in the last 5 years. This year the number of them is worst it's ever been. It's heartbreaking to have our farm animals killed by wild animals. Is there a Sri Vidya mantra I can chant that will solve this problem, that would help these wild animals to move to another location? What is the best way to solve this problem with Sri Vidya? You see that every problem cannot be solved only with a Sri Vidya sadhana. When you create a farm, you have to make a fencing that way that you can protect your farm. Don't go always dependent only on Sri Vidya and mantras. Be practical and implement the right technology that is available. So, see, I request all of you, send the questions with your sadhana. Don't go on, all my problems cannot be solved with the Sri Vidya. Some people, Guruji, I am having a mosquitoes too much. What mantra I should chant? It is not. You have to use the technology that is coming. You should not use for everything. Mantra is not a real solution. But there are a quick solution that you need to apply. Next question from the same ID number. How does a person use a Sri Vidya to get of a black magic that has been done against them? I was told many years ago by a holy woman who lived in a meditation in an ashrama that black magic has been done on me and my young daughters. I have been separated from my daughters since that time for 16 years. I love my daughters very much and I want her back in my life as my daughter. How can I lift this black magic that was done against me and my? You do the Pratyangara sadhana. Okay, it has a very advanced sadhana. I do the havan every day. Okay, with a sankalpa, with the intention, I want to, I want to experience, harmony, love, respect with me and my, children's. I want to have a get together again. We want to feel that, affection, love, respect for each other. Make that sankalpa and do the pratyangira sadhana with havan. Havan is very important. You need to understand. It will be faster, 10 times faster or 100 times faster for, to attract the, or manifest the solution. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,874. I would like to do Rajamatangi sadhana for my kids. How and where I can use my kids' name in Rajamatangi Moola Mantra? I am not clear exactly what word to be replaced and where to insert their names in the Moola Mantra. Please give me the mantra exactly to be used with a blank space where I can insert my kid's name. You see, madam, if you read the Rajamatangi Moola Mantra, at the end of the mantra, you see that Sarvam me Vashamanaya Swaha. This Sarva, okay, we have actually underlined that. Sarva. Instead of Sarva, you put your kid name. If your kid name is, Raju, means Raju me Vashamanaya Swaha. Okay, you read the complete Rajamatangi mantra. At the end of the mantra, Sarvam me Vashamanaya Swaha. There, Sarva word should be replaced by your kid name. Okay, it's a, Raju. If it is your kid name is Devi, Devi me Vashamanaya Swaha. Like this, you replace the word of Sarva with your kid name. Okay. That way you can help your kids to listen to you, and if it is very aggressive kids, it is very powerful mantra. The Rajamatangi is a real solution for kids. You put that name minimum 11 times if they are, and especially when they are sleeping, it's always better. When they are ready to receive, at that time you chant the mantra, it is more effective. For example, your child is sleeping at 10 o'clock and 10:05 you have to chant the mantra. At night 10 o'clock they are sleeping, then they are about to go sleep, and if it is a rapid eye movement, if you can observe that, at that time you make an intention for their highest good. Also say that at the end of the intention you make, I want my child should study well and do this for highest highest good of myself and for my child. This sentence need to be added. Sometimes what happens, some children's are good, but parents' expectation is too much. He should come as a first in the class. These are not the right expectation. So in that case, you don't know what is good for your child. Only thing is, he should study better in his life, in his school. That is the best thing. But only this should happen is a forceful statement. It should not be done for the children's. So Sarva you replace, and if possible, when your child sleeps at night, at that time minimum 9 times you chant. Visualize what behavior you want to be changed. If it is too hyperactive kid you have, it's very control, and if your behavior of the child is very aggressive, see him very cool, calm, divine energy is filling him, his brain filled with that energy, and then you see that as you chanting the mantra and his behavior is so good, what you want you have to visualize and chant the mantra. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. When I am doing Rajamatangi Moola Mantra for my kids, can I also do the Uchishta Chandali Mantra at the end? And how many times can I do both these mantra? You can do, after Rajamatangi, again you make a Sankalpa, okay? Then you do the Uchishta Chandali Mantra. Minimum 9 times you chant it. What is the best time of the day to do the Bhairava and Rajamatangi Sadhana? If you want to do it for yourself, for your well-being, if you want to meditate for yourself, you can do either in the morning or evening or at night, where you feel not disturbed, not disturbed because of the kids, but not disturbed because of the family member. You find one best time that is good for you, but maintain same time every day. That can be very helpful for you to focus meditate better, and have a divine thoughts of Divine Mother. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,231. My question is related to Matangi Sadhana. Guruji had mentioned that Matangi Sadhana can be used to attain Mantra Siddhi. If I want to attain a Mantra Siddhi of any other goddess, how to do it? How I should proceed through Matangi Sadhana? You see that Mantra Siddhi is not an ordinary thing, you need to understand. Mantra Siddhi means it is not you get it within half an hour I do every day, 1 hour I do this mantras, I get a Siddhi. No, it is not. Siddhi Sadhana is very different. Siddhi Sadhana, you may need 10 to 18 hours of your tapasya. Or you may need to, you cannot meditate at home for Siddhi. You have to go to this special place and then only you can have a Siddhis. Okay. So Siddhi path is very different. What I mean, when I say, Matangi Sadhana can be used to attain a Mantra Siddhi means whatever you are meditating, whatever Diksha Mantra you are getting from that Diksha Mantra, you accomplish your outside task. For example, the Matangi for learning skill, that will help you. Okay. Your ability to focus in the career aspect, that will help you. In that aspect I say, but Mantra Siddhi is a big thing and I cannot, really, tell you, by doing just you get 100% Mantra Siddhi. No, it is a long process. Mantra Siddhis are very different than Mantra Sadhana. Okay. Siddhi path is different. Okay. The path of self-realization different. Here we are on the path of self-realization. Okay. To help ourselves, raise our soul qualities, attain the divinity and self-realization and manifest our divinity and liberate ourselves. This is the path. It is not the path that I have a mantra, I have a siddhi of the mantra, I start controlling people or solving people's problem and all. That is not the path we are teaching here. Please understand. Okay. Next question. Guruji had given two mantras. I usually do meditation along with the mantra 1 as given by you and use Uchishta Chandali mantra for manifestation purpose only. Good, you are doing it right. Can both mantras be used for manifestation? When and how can I use mantra 1 more effectively? Which mantra to chant to increase my intuition? See, first mantra is a Rajamatangi mantra. Second mantra is the Uchishta Chandali mantra. Rajamatangi mantra is very good to develop all the the learning skills. In any field, if you want to learn, whether it's an artist or painting or singing or driving, whatever it is, for learning skill, this Rajamatangi is very good. You need to understand. And to attract and bring the harmony between you and people, Rajamatangi is very good. Okay. But next one is Uchishta Chandali. Uchishta, the leftward energy of the manifestation of the earth, manifestation of the creation is used for your creation, for manifestation. So for manifestation, Uchishta Chandali mantra is the best. Okay. Here you have asked, can both mantras be used for manifestation? I suggest you to go for Uchishta Chandali, that is specific for manifestation. When and how can I use mantra 1 more effectively? See, when you meditate mantra with your chakra sadhana, that is a more effective, actually, more effective. You are charging your soul with attraction power. Okay, we are to develop. And next question is, what mantra to chant to increase the intuition? Rajamatangi mantra. Okay, that is very, very powerful to develop the intuition in you. Next question from ID number 10,164. I had shared an email of experience of my soul through Soham Pranayama recently. Also on the second day of VKG, I saw glimpses of Divine Mother and smiling face where she was in a golden light. I was spellbound. No one can be as beautiful like her. That is for sure. I am currently practicing alternative days of Gayatri and Mahamrutyunjaya mantra of VKG. My question is, can I do my practice like that on chakras with alternative mantra of VKG on alternative days? And can I still drop my chakra meditation of VKG sadhana and carry on with the Moola mantra sadhana of VKG after 2 months, or give me more time to chakra meditation? Yes, you can do like that. For one day you can do the VKG with Mahamrutyunjaya, okay, VKG, Samputa with the Mahamrutyunjaya. Next day you can do VKG with the Gayatri. Like this you practice for 2 months, okay, and here you are doing alternative days, so you have to practice for 4 months. Then you can go for this Moola Mantra Sadhana in your life, VKG Moola Mantra Sadhana. So 4 months you have to give because you are doing alternative days, okay. So 2 months, alternative day, VKG Mahamrutyunjaya, VKG Gayatri. After 4 months you go for VKG Moola Mantra Sadhana. Next question from same ID number. Due to your grace, my meditation is no longer about energy. It's been progressed to give silence. It takes me towards blissfulness, sometimes intoxication, and this progress as full moon approaches. Also, I have lost interest in mantra japa as it gives me heaviness feeling, and any mantra I cannot chant beyond 9 times. But I am currently doing level 7 VKG and Moola Mantra Sadhana for Rajamatangi, Varahi. I only chant 9 times during the sadhana. Sometimes I feel pressure on my teeth. Is it healing, or will this pressure would break my teeth? No, it is a healing energy. See, whenever the energy is flowing to your nervous system, whenever this is flowing to your endocrine glands, whenever the mantra is flowing, it is also flowing to your bones, teeth and all. You may feel the vibration, you may feel, tingling sensation, you may feel warmness, coolness, or different, sensation will be there. So it is a blessing where your, mantra is more activating from subtle, it is manifesting at the physical level, that you are blessed and you are doing well. You continue more. That's what, as you progress, your mantra chanting should be less. You need to understand, because our connection is stronger as we progress. Earlier our, the energy will be, cord will be like a small thing, and as we progress, the cord will be like a rope. Even we chant 9 times mantra, but we are receiving too much energy. As if 9 japamala we have done it. Okay. So as we progress, your mantra chanting should be less. Your awareness about body, mind, soul will be more, and you will be more sensitive and more surrendering, more peaceful, more blissful. Okay. These are all the qualities. Next question from ID number 10876. Guruji, in some tradition they call the deity as a Vatuka Bhairava, and in other tradition they call Batuka Bhairava. So Vatuka, Batuka. Okay, only the front, the name will change, Vatuka, Batuka. The Moola Mantra of Batuka Bhairava differs in other tradition. The Bija Mantra, Vam is added to the Moola Mantra, thus making the mantra, okay, he has written the mantra. It slightly differs from our tradition. What is the difference between Batuka Bhairava and Vatuka Bhairava and Batuka Bhairava? Which one among the two is correct? Can we add Vam, Bam in the mantra? Should we stick to the existing mantra? If the additional Bijakshara is needed to the mantra and chanted, what effects is it results in? If we should not add Bijakshara, why we should not do? Please clarify. Thank you. You see that this Batuka Bhairava has a different mantras. Moola mantra is the one I have given. Then some tradition they add Vam, some tradition they add Vam, and also they add a Kshauma, Bijakshara, to the Batuka Bhairava mantra. And this Vatuka is a real, in South India we call Vatuka. In North India they call Batuka. In South India the same Bija mantra is Vam. In the North India they call it as a Bam. So according to the language, you see that the way we pronounce in Assam is different. The way we pronounce in Tamil Nadu is different. The way we pronounce the same letter in the here is very different, Karnataka. So according to the Guru Parampara, the way it is transferred, it is given. But what is important is Bam is also working, Vam is also working. The Moola mantra without Bam and Vam is also working. Why it is? It is taken from the Guru. Guru has done that, so he is transferring the Shakti. Okay, so don't too much confuse with a Bijakshara. Whatever the Guru has given, you need to practice that. Okay, if you want to add Bijakshara, then you have to go for Purushacharana. Lakhs of japa, then Tarpana, Marjana, Homa, Shanti. Then the mantra will work like that. If you add a Bijakshara, if you modify any mantra given by a Guru, then you have to create the energy for yourself. In that case, Guru don't have any, anything to do, because Guru, whatever he practiced, he seeded that mantra in you and given how to the mantra, what he has done, the tapashakti, and it is active in you. He transferred that consciousness in you, and he transferred the some amount of that energy in you. Regular practice is like a watering to the plant, then it will grow and give a fruits to you. So Guru does this seed and water the plant, fertile your consciousness, and then he give a sadhana that every day you do this sadhana means every day you water to the plant. If you change that, then what happens? The whatever it may not grow and it may give a different results. It may not produce the results also and all of that. So there are many mantras in Sri Vidya Parampara, and also this Bhairava Tantra has different Bhairava mantras. This Damara Tantra has a different Bhairavas. There are different Rudrayamala has a different Bhairava mantras. So, and Agora, Shavar mantra has a different Bhairava mantras. Why you want to get confused? You need to stick to your master, what he has given, because you have taken a Diksha. If you modify any mantra, you lose the, Diksha energy. You have to do the Purushacharana. It is like Upadesha. You have to do all of that. Okay? I hope I have answered all these questions. Next question from ID number 10,052. Okay? Guruji, in one workshop, you explained that a family member can make an intention and can chant a bija while oneself chants the whole mantra so that the family member can benefit. Can we do this with all the mantras? I don't know for what mantra I have told this, okay? But what you do, whenever you do the sadhana, you make a sankalpa, you do the sankalpa for yourself and also you do the sankalpa for others. Most of the time I have told this could be for protection shield, where you need to put protection shield for yourself and others, okay, with a single bijakshara so that it can protect it. But in other way, I don't know in what context I have told, not for all the mantras. Then you will end up with different problems and all other things. Next question from the same ID number. I have found a saligram with all the Mahavidyas and Sri Vidya energy. I understand saligrama symbolizes Vishnu, but I can feel that this saligrama has the Devi energies. I also understand that external things are not needed. Can I worship this saligrama at home as I feel it could be beneficial, or is it too ugra? Thank you. You see that more you have more things in your puja room, more energy vibration vortex you create. Those energy vortex then again attract the different vibration and raise to your home or puja or your room or whatever it is. So it's always suggested one Sri Yantra is sufficient. To be frank, one Sri Yantra is more than sufficient. Or one pendant for yourself is sufficient. But if you want to have a Margara Shivlingam, Saligrama, Sri Yantra, Bagalamaki Yantra, this idol, that idol, you just accumulate. Your attachment to the outside, form will be more stronger than within. Spirituality is about within. As you progress, you drop all these things and focus within. The day will come where you take the Saligrama and, give a Jala Samadhi. Even the Sri Yantra, you take it, give a Jala Samadhi or gift to your child if he is ready and receive willingly. Otherwise, you give a Jala Samadhi and you get that energy back. So be careful what saligram you also hold it in your home. Okay, there are nowadays so many type of saligramas. Das Mahavidya saligrama, Das Avatar of Vishnu saligrama, Shiva saligrama, so many Devi saligrama is there and all. So be careful why you want to add up so many things. But if you want to keep it. It's not a problem. Okay, do the worship according to the scriptures that is given. For Saligrama, there is a scripture, the Tantra is there. What is the procedure, how to do the puja, how to do the abhisheka, what are the Ashtotar Namavala. You do all of that for that. Then you are giving a respect to that. Okay. Then next question from the same ID number. Can we worship our wife using Sri Vidya mantras and Dasamudras as an embodiment of the goddess? I don't suggest this. Many people do this as a yoni puja and worshipping what is it, Kalyani puja and all of that, they do it. It's not needed. Your real wife is not outside, inside. You are Ardha Nareshwara. Right side is you as a male, left side is you as a female. Shiva is here, Parvati is here. When you worship within your chakras with Sri Vidya mantra, you are really worshipping yourself, your wife, and the entire Brahmanda. Don't again do it outside. And also many times it create a problems in the relationship, and many stronger spiritual bondage will be created between you and your wife. And sometimes you are a different, wife is different, they are having a different subconscious problems, then you unnecessarily problems will start creating. Okay, why you want, you worship divine within you. Remember what is the path from farm to formless. If you go on attached to third dimension body mind, you will be stuck in here, too much attachment all. So I have seen that many people do this in Tantra. In Vamachara, they do it, left hand path. They worship the body parts, private parts of the woman, especially, their wife, even the, all of that they do it. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. It's not needed. So that is for a particular mindset people. It is, see, sadhana is divided according to sattva, rajo, tama. So if I do all the things, then I will stuck there. So whatever your master has guided, you have to follow that. If you follow the Vamachara and Dakshinachara, then you will be very, very difficult to overcome. You are not going to receive the right energy of your right Guru Parampara. Okay, please be careful. It's not all of that is not needed. And it will not make you to more advanced or something. No, everybody is the divine. Everybody is one. We need to go beyond the wife and husband, beyond the gender, beyond the all the human body. We need to go to the Nirguna Nirakara Parabrahma Tattva. That is the reality, real spirituality. Worshipping ourselves, our own soul as everywhere and all of that. And then when you put the mantras and all, it is not good actually. Okay. Next question from same ID number. Can we worship Sri Yantra using the Navadurga mantras and Das Mudra? You can do that. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,033. Pranam Guruji, please accept my humble pranams. What is the difference in between DSS full Moola mantra and the mantra just Om Aim Reem Klim Chamundai Vichye? What is the difference in energy of these two mantra? I feel the smaller mantra more active and helping me. Please put some light on this. You see that there are two things. One is Durga Saptasi Siddha Kunjika Moola mantra, and another one is just Navavarna mantra. So they both are different here. The Navavarna mantra is the short form of Durga Saptasi Siddha Kunjika Moola mantra. You need to understand. Okay, so short form has a short energy, the full form has a complete energy. So you can choose whatever it is. So I always suggest complete mantra that is given in the sadhana is more powerful, because in the mantra itself it says Jvala Jvala, means awaken this mantra, awaken my soul, and all of that. Hum, Sham, Lam, all those Bijakshara are very good, and Jum Saha, Mahamrutyunjay Shakti, everything is there in that Moola mantra. Durga Shakti Moola mantra is more powerful than just a short form. I am telling you, if possible, go with a longer, always Moola mantras are powerful, okay, than the short forms. So you go with the mantra that you have received in the Durga Saptashti, sadhana. The question from ID number 1389. Shubham Guruji, can I do Sri Vidya Samadhi Siddhi only followed by Sri Chakra Puja? I skipped Chakra meditation today due to some time constraints. When I do everything, I fall asleep. I feel happy if I do Sri Chakra Puja every day, and Sri Vidya Samadhi Siddhi makes me calm. It's okay if you want to do it. Only Sri Chakra Puja you want to do, and you want to do only Sri Vidya Samadhi Siddhi, you can do it. Okay, but be careful if you have a planetary issues. Navakari mantra is needed. If you see your family issues and your outside things are not in harmony, still you need to work with your life problems. Then you have to do Sri Vidya level 1 to 7 some other time, and then Sri Chakra Puja plus SS in some other time. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,254. I need your guidance and blessing. My wife is always angry towards me, my parents and close relatives. She always misbehaves with me and my mother, like shouting and insulting without any guilt. Almost 2 years back, I did Bagalamaki Mantra Japa, 3 mala every day without a Diksha to overcome this problem, but there was no effect. Then I immediately started Pratyangara Mantra, okay, 3 malas every day. After 5 to 6 days, suddenly behavior of my wife changed. I couldn't believe the power of mantra and blessing of mother. I completed 30 days Sankalpa of Japa. My wife behavior was nice and she was full of guilt for her past behavior. Now I am always confused why this miracle happened. Was it because of Ma Baglamiki as I complete the Sankalpa of 36,000 mantras, or it is because of Ma Pratyangara 6 days mantra japa only? Though I completed the Sankalpa of 30 days japa, or it is combined effect of both powers. After this japa, I found that I have deep interest in Sri Vidya, though before I was not much aware of this. I found you and took Diksha. After seeing my wife nice behavior and her guilt towards her past behavior, my deep devotion towards Bagalamiki, I asked her to take Bagalamiki Diksha and to overcome her internal enemies. The same moment she stood up after Diksha, her behavior suddenly changed and she became exactly like a previous. She did Bagalamiki sadhana few days only. After that, she left that. Now I am doing the Sri Vidya sadhana, but not able to move after level 3 in past 1.5 years. She is not cooperating in my sadhana also, and I wake up at 4 in the morning to do my sadhana. After that, I am left with no time to do any other sadhana. Please guide me, Guruji. What should I do to overcome this problem? How can I take care of my lonely mother if she shouts, insults, misbehavior her? I don't want to lie with her. Please guide me. Also, please let me know which form of mother was that which changed my life behavior, my wife behavior. Why this nature come back? What should I do? Is this any tantric effect? There is no tantric effect or nothing, This is just a karma that is playing with you. Okay. So what you do, you just let her do her way. Try to do the forgiveness exercise between you and your wife. Okay, and try to fill your wife with a pure white light after your meditation. Fill your entire home with a white light. Pray to Divine Mother Lalitambika, Raja Raju Mahatripur Sundari, or if you feel Bagalamaki or Pratyangara, Divine Mother Pratyangara or Bagalamaki, please manifest healing in our home, in my mind, body, soul, in my wife, body, mind and soul, in our entire home, and bring a peace, harmony, love, right understand, respect for each other. Then you fill your entire home with a white light. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing is you learn the Havan and do the Havan if possible. If your family do not cooperate, then at least you every day you fill the white light yourself and your family members. Okay, and also try to disconnect any negative energy cords between you and your wife. You don't know what is the, I don't know what is the other side of the story actually from your wife's side. So, but what I am suggesting, I believing that you in your side it is you are true, sincere and respecting your relationship, and you are also contributing better your love care to your wife, and then with that understanding, I am telling you, fill the entire home with a white light after meditation. Pray to Mother to manifest as a harmony, love, abundance, and all. And if possible, chant this Kleem Bijakshara, K-L-E-E-M. Okay, Kleem. As much as make a sankalpa to bring a attraction and right understanding between you and your wife. Okay, so that she can listen. And another very important is Raja Matangi mantra. If you have taken a Matangi sadhana, is also very good. You put your, make a sankalpa and chant Uchishta Chandali or Raja Matangi mantra to bring a right harmony between you and your wife. So relationship issues, Matangi can be very helpful to you. Then this aggressive forces like a Bagalamaki, and Bagalamaki show the inner negativity and outside negativity also. This is it's not easier sadhana, Bagalamaki. You have to call her with a soft nature. Mother, you come as my mother. When I am ready, you just help me to remove my negativity. Otherwise, she will bring challenges. She will bring show the real negative force within you, negative thoughts within you, negative behavior within you, or the another person become a reflection of your inner world. She will make all this. She is very fast in teaching, making you to grow. Bagalamaki is like that. Pratyanga is very good, and she swallow all the negativity. That is a very, very powerful sadhana also. But the Matangi is the one who is a smooth for relationship, the right understanding, love. She will make you more attractive. Even the enemy should be friend to you. It is the Matangi sadhana. So for relationship issues, that is really very good for you. Okay. The next question from ID number 403. Guruji, Kechari Mudra and meditation. Nowadays, I'm noticing that Kechari Mudra happens automatically whenever I'm going through a deep meditation. This is also happening automatically when I am very focused in my everyday work. Is this okay? Yes, it's really good. Whenever we go a deeper level of meditation, okay, our mudras, hand mudras will change. Our attention, moves to the different chakras or different mudras, like a Kechara mudra can happen. Okay, this is very positive, so that you can go deeper within. The next question about the forgiveness prayer. Guruji, I want to know if I can ask my higher self to remove the energy cords of the collective family consciousness also. Is it okay to pray this way to my higher self? You see that here you can pray to your higher self for your energy cords. Okay, when you say collective consciousness of the entire family, means you are again, it comes to a collective consciousness. So everybody is different on their path. They have their own way of growing. So if they do the forgiveness exercise, then they learn this lesson of self-forgiveness. If you just pray for them, I don't know how effective can be. Okay, your individual relationship will change with another person when you do this forgiveness exercise, but not for collective consciousness of all the family members. It may not work like that. Okay, it is especially to learn the life lesson for yourself and how to change your relationship with other person. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. Forgiveness exercise and Havan. Guruji, can I intensify the forgiveness prayer by doing the prayer and then adding ahuti to fire, requesting Divine Mother to interfere and cut off all energy cords? Is it okay to do this way, Guruji? Thank you. It's not needed. You see, when we do the Havan, it is more of communicating with the Divine for the manifestation of specific goal. Okay. Here, if you can do the Havan also with the prayer, but it's not needed. Why it is? You are more you emotionally feel a disconnection, more it is powerful than doing the Havan. Okay, if the Havan is giving you that emotional touch, that is helping your senses to aware when fire is there, I am burning, means I am dissolving my energy cords. If it is helping you and supporting you, then you do the Havan. Otherwise, if it is happening within, you can do that. Even inner Havan can be done. Okay, it's not necessarily outside Havan. Inner Havan, you do it and ask Divine Mother to dissolve all the negative chemicals. That can also be done. Or if just you feel, just with the emotions, it's releasing. You are cutting the energy cords and the emotions are flowing. The old past memories are flowing and dissolving. That is also good. Okay. But I have not, practiced this way, that, to do the Havan with a forgiveness exercise. So it's a most of, inner thing. Whenever emotionally you feel, you little bit disconnect from outside, you go within. So you see that how it will work for you. Next question from ID number 1590. Level 2 sadhana. I am doing one round every day by focusing on the front chakra position only. Do I have to imagine anything during sadhana? Am I doing it correctly? Please guide. Yes, in Sri Vidya level 2, we only focus on any one side, either back or front side, and we do the sadhana. So you are doing it rightly. There is nothing to focus, nothing to visualize. Bring your attention to chakra, feel the chakra if possible. Okay, feel the chakra, hold your attention for a few seconds, then you chant the Navakari mantra once. And if you possible, if you are good sensitive psychic, see that is there any changes to your chakra before chanting the mantra, after chanting the mantra. Otherwise, just you be there and again go to the next chakra. That's all you have to do it. Next question from the same ID number, level 3 sadhana. Only the single bija mantra to be chanted during inhalation and exhalation. I am imagining pulling the golden light energy in a clockwise direction, clockwise of my vision facing the direction. Am I doing it correctly, Guruji? Please explain once how to do level 2 and level 3 meditation process alone. So I have explained you level 2 already. Bring your attention to chakra, okay, and do the hold your attention the few seconds there. Then chant the mantra once and feel it. When you chant the mantra, it is something, the mantra is the form of mother, sound form of mother, and the mother sound vibration prana is merging with your chakra. Means you and divine mother Navakar Shaktis are one. That is a feeling, that is understanding. If it is happening to you, that's good. Okay, if you are visualistic, you can see the colors, also different colors. If you are kinesthetic, you can feel the chakra. Okay, if you are auditory, you can hear the chakra. If you don't have any psychic ability, then you just bring your attention, do the sadhana with the surrenderance. You have to. Level 3, whatever you explained is really right. Whatever you are explained, the procedure is, as we breathe in, we pull the light, we chant the mantra mentally. As we breathe out, we circulate the light in a clockwise direction, absorb at the center of the chakra, okay, and also mentally chant the mantra. Whatever you are doing is right, you continue with that, okay. The next question from same ID number, Das Mahavidya workshop. As I am doing Sri Vidya Sadhana, do I have to separately learn and practice Das Mahavidya Sadhana? Is it is not required? Please provide more clarity. You see that Das Mahavidya is a complete sadhana. I have been telling to you. All Shaktis are in the Das Mahavidya. Panchadashi mantra has a 16 powers, more than Das Mahavidya. That's what we learn in Shodasi Titinitya Devatas. Okay? But what happens, many of us are not ready to learn the life lesson. Only we do the meditation, do the japa, but we don't learn the self-analysis, Swadhyaya, life lesson. That's where we need a wisdom, the necessary wisdom to learn the life lesson. So those wisdom, it will come with a different mantras also. Either it will come with a Panchadashi mantra, okay, if I am devoted, surrender to Divine Mother. If you are not mechanically doing, not yet feeling the change, I want to experience and know the Divine Mother in different forms, then Das Mahavidya you can learn. What Kali can teach you, what is the life lesson, what is the element, how she will help in material and spiritual, you can learn all of that. But it is, optional, not mandatory, that you need to understand, okay. So next ID number 10,866 related to Batuka Bhairava and Rajamatangi Sadhana. After regularly doing meditation for somewhere 20 days, I woke up at 3:30 without alarm and I was fully awake and energetic. My eyes were looking outside, but it felt as if I am looking within me myself. Since then I started to be in be as you are state. It felt as if there is a ball of energy in my head, and I realized that everything is one. But again, after a few days, while I was in this state, I told Divine Mother that I am ready for next level. I closed my eyes and this energy ball went to Sahasrara Chakra, and I felt so good. As if lotus flower is blooming, its petals tip touching the whole head from inside and opening up, and many individual sensation coming down from my top of the head for 5 minutes. Now, if I just be and see that I am in the ocean of awareness, like everything is one, I feel calm. Thank you very much, Guruji, for this, and Divine Mother. Guruji, please explain what is the experience and what is the meaning behind this. You had an experience of opening of your Sahasrara Chakra, okay? You see that when you say that you are ready for higher level of consciousness, Mother lifted your energy to top of your head, that a crown center, and where you see that all the petals are opening up, and you should able to feel that bliss, joy, and then the energy is flowing as if the Divine Mother Grace is showering on your entire body. Okay, so it is an experience of Divine Mother Grace and opening of your Sahasrara Chakra. Okay, the next question from the same ID number. During meditation, I went to a state where I felt my visualization power is very high. At that time, I suddenly thought about Divine Mother, Durga Mata, Raja Matangi Mata, and other Mata. The other day, about Hanumanji, Ganapati, they appeared in front of me as if I called and they came in the form that I usually see in the photos and worship. Guruji, can I say I had a darshana of Divine Mother? Is this how darshana happens? I know they are with me always. I affirm that and surrender. Guruji, please guide me. You see that it all this has happened to you during a meditation. When it is happening during a meditation and you are in a very high state where, as you say, I felt my visualization power is very high at that time. So what is the state is, it is the opening of your soul eyes, inner eyes, where you could able to have a darshana of the divine. And yes, it's very true that you had a darshana of a divine, and you are blessed with all the Ishta Devatas that you have worshipped for many years, okay, for many years. And also it is very clear to me that you are a visualistic person, and it's an added advantage for a visualistic person to have a darshana, okay. And the next question from same ID number. Whenever my digestion is not in a right condition or my focus is on my navel area and I sleep, I wake up with a bodiless awareness and energy from all over body comes to a point in my head, and suddenly I see I am in a place which is different and familiar to me. In the same position I slept, but things there are not kept the same way as they are in a real world. Sometimes it is easy to get up and sometimes it is weird, as if my body is twisting in a weird way. Guruji, what this mean? Once I found myself singing Bajrang Bali chant mentally, very beautifully, which we play daily on speaker, then going in a point awareness state. This happened after I remembered Hanumanji before meditation and then slept at somewhere before 6 a.m. Guruji, please explain and what should I do about it? Please guide me. You see that all these are the Kundalini experience that is happening to you. It is not about the sleep. It is not about your, what you say, that navel area and all. That is one way of triggering the Kundalini and raising your Kundalini to the higher point. What is important is, you say that I wake up with a bodiless awareness. Energy from all over my body comes to a point in my head. That's what. When the energy, your Kundalini energy goes up, you sing a song, you feel devotion, your body start moving with a different kriyas and all of that happening. So it's very clear that your Kundalini is awakened, active, and you are blessed by Divine Mother. The next question from ID number 10,868. Varai Sadhana. Guruji, I am from Assam. I got a Diksha in August, having a good experience. I have been watching your videos since 2020 and wanted to take a Diksha in Sri Vidya Sadhana but couldn't able to due to financial problems. But finally, under the grace of Guru Parampara, I got a Varai Diksha. Guruji, does this mean that Lalitambika want to come to my life in the form of Mahavarai? Can I attain a Bhoga as well as Moksha? See, and the next question from the same ID number. Guruji, I am a 20-year-old admitted in college for first year of engineering. How as a student I can use Varai Sadhana for my overall growth? Okay. So you are a quite young person and you are blessed with a Divine Mother Varai Sadhana. Varai is called a Bhu Lakshmi. Okay. She will give all the riches and she is the Bhumandala Adipatya, Pradayini. So you can dominate the world, easily. You can be very successful with a Divine Mother Varahi sadhana. So here you wanted to take a Sri Vidya, but somehow Divine Mother blessed to Varahi, because Varahi is the one. Varahi, Rajamatangi, Bagalamukhi, Durga. First they will come in your life, then they will guide you to Sri Vidya sadhana. So mother wanted to come to your life, and she wanted to make a groundwork so that you can purify, you can have a right understanding, remove all the negativity, negative karmas. Then you are prepared to go to the higher level of Sri Vidya. So here Varahi can, is considered as a Shiva in Sri Vidya. You see that in Shakti Parampara, it is only Varahi we consider as a Senadipati, Dandanatha. She holds the Shiva consciousness, warrior consciousness. She is going to help you like anything. So you are blessed. Yes, of course, she will guide you in a Bhoga as well as Moksha. You continue the sadhana. As time permits, she will take you to the higher level of consciousness. Now the next question is, you are in the first year of engineering. How as a student I can use Varahi sadhana for my overall growth? You see that. As you start your journey in engineering college or any studies and all, where you need your mind should be focused on the studies, where you should be inspired for your goal, where you should be inspired for your career. So you should have those thoughts, you should be able to focus on your studies, you should have a right company of people, okay, your friend circle, okay, and the right thoughts, right books, right, all these things should happen. You and your surroundings should be good in your, college, then your growth will be very good. Means it should be a positive environment that will help you to grow and to become a successful engineer, okay. So here you pray every day to Divine Mother Varahi, guide your mind, guide your intellectual ability, guide your behavior, help your mind to focus on the studies, help your Divine Mother Varahi to show the way that is for your highest good. Make this type of prayer and then you chant her mantra. So she will help you to in a protection, she will help you to manage a good friend circle, she will make you, enemies as your friend, she will help you to attract the, right, the courses, right books and all of that. So you chant and ask, more you surrender at this level, you just surrender. Divine Mother, please be with me, help me, or guide my mind, guide my intellectual ability, guide my behavior, and guide me to the right way to think and believe. So this is the beautiful prayer that you can do to Varahi for protection, for your career growth, because at this point you have to focus on your career growth. Protection is both are very important for you, and remove all the negative karmas in your life. These three things you can focus at this phase of your life, okay. The next question from ID number 10,806, Sri Vidya and Shiva Sadhana. Guruji, I am planning to get initiated with Sri Vidya Sadhana, but when I read about Shiva Sadhana, I felt confused and unable to decide what sadhana to go, Sri Vidya or Shiva Sadhana. Guruji, if you can guide me so that I can take a proper decision, as this will be lifelong sadhana and I don't have a time to do both the sadhanas, Sri Vidya and Shiva. Since both the sadhanas are Kundalini sadhana, I am unable to understand how different will it be, because both sadhana have a same goal, self-realization and mukti. You see that with the Sri Vidya sadhana, we go to the self-realization and God relation. With Shiva sadhana also, we go to the self-realization, God relation. Both sadhana are the Kundalini path. You need to understand. But what is the beauty of the Sri Vidya sadhana is, it is the path that will help you to manifest your goals. If you have desires like a dharma, artha, kama, these are three desires, these purushartha you can easily fulfill with the Sri Vidya. Shiva Yoga is a more of a path of a detachment. You see that Shiva consciousness is different, Shakti consciousness is different. Shakti has her vibration, energy consciousness. Shiva has a vibration, energy consciousness. If you see a Shiva temple, how it is. If you see a Shakti temple, how it is. There you can find the difference. Okay? The Shiva is more of a detachment, vairagya, more of a spiritual growth. And here the Shakti is more of a fulfillment of your desire plus walk on the path of moksha. So if you are a householder, I always suggest go for Sri Vidya Sadhana. If you are a brahmachari, if you are a sannyasi, you don't want anything in your life, or at this junction of your life, you fulfilled dharma, artha, kama, now you want a moksha only, go for Shiva Yoga. Okay? Or you are too much, your mind is too restless, you have so many mentally depression and all, in that case you go for Shiva Sadhana. Okay? But Sri Vidya is always, I suggest for grahastha, householders. That is the needed for them to balance their life. So the Sri Vidya is a grahastha, path of grahastha. Shiva Yoga is also grahastha, but it will more of a Shiva consciousness. Shiva consciousness is more of a detachment from the world, not to involve. Shakti is a prakriti, more of a creation, manifestation, all of that. Then slowly she will take you to Shiva. Okay, that is the path. So I advise, if you are a householder and you have many desires to be fulfilled, okay, go for Sri Vidya. If you feel that you have done everything with your life, only Shiva you want, your only first and foremost is only Shiva, go for Shiva Sadhana. Okay. Next question from ID number 574. Guruji, Krodha Raja Bhairava mantra as explained by you in YouTube. Can I practice that, or does it need Diksha? As I am doing a Mahavaraya Sadhana, is it required? Kindly guide me. Krodha Raja Bhairava mantra Diksha, is it possible, as I feel many times I need it. Also, I like it and I want to practice. You don't need a mantra Diksha for a Krodha Raja Bhairava. You can practice it. That's what we have openly given into the website. This Tirumala Shiva mantra, Krodha Raja Bhairava mantra, Annapurneshwari mantra, okay, and a short form of a Varahi mantra, and a short form of Das Mahavidya, single Bija mantra of Das Mahavidya. All those things we publicly, openly given. Anyone can practice them without Diksha. Okay. Next question from same ID number. I have taken Sri Vidya level 6 and 7 and Mahavarahi mantra Diksha through distance. Samadhi Diksha, Sri Vidya Samadhi Siddhi Diksha at Bangalore. Is distance Diksha equally powerful? Kindly get. Yes. See, this presence between you and me around 10 feet, or you and me, the presence or in a distance of thousands of kilometers, doesn't matter. It is more of a soul oriented. Okay. And soul oriented means whether you are present or somewhere else, both way it is equally effective. But what happens, for some people this interactive session is very helpful. Okay. Then distance, and many people don't follow the guidelines in a distance course. They don't watch the video properly from beginning to end. They think that I know everything, just drag, just want to know the protocol, I just want a mantra, I want just this. They drag, and this is how it happened. And third thing is, whenever the students come to the workshop here, every Sri Vidya workshop or every Varahi, whatever workshop, it is very different. Every workshop is very different, because I connect with the soul of the students and then I communicate, talk. It is not that I have a protocol, I need to do this. I connect, and what is needed for the students, that start flowing. So every workshop is going to be very different. So we have come here, means your soul wanted something to seeking, that you get answer in a workshop. But that won't happen in distance Diksha, because whatever the workshop video we recorded, we give to the distance course student. So they may not get the complete teachings as they get in the offline workshop. Okay, but the mantra Diksha is equally same. Okay, whether you come here and attend, same. If you are ready to receive, you are going to get the same mantra, same consciousness, same energy. Of course, the teaching may differ. Sometimes you wanted some teaching at that phase of your life. You come here, mother will bring you here, then we interact. At that time, you understand many things that you cannot grasp in the distance thing, or it may take, mother will take you in a different situations in your life, then you will learn them. Okay, that is the thing. The next question from ID number 10,279 related to Sri Vidya and Pratyangira. Namaste Guruji. Just few days before attending Sri Vidya Samadhi workshop, I got a dream where two huge black snakes coiled my entire body from legs to shoulders, just like a Kundalini drawing. I usually get scared of snakes in the dreams, but in that dream, I was telling to myself to relax, no need to worry. I want to know the meaning of this dream. It's very clear, madam. It is that you could able to feel the Kundalini awakening within you in the form of a snake. See, this Kundalini energy is a very subtle energy. It's a consciousness. You cannot see with the open eyes. So symbolically, we have represented Kundalini as a snake, a energy that is moving. Two snakes are moving together, overlapping each other. What you have explained that, okay? So that is what you experience that you first time you experience your Kundalini, how it is there in you, how it is overlapping, and then you have not afraid because it is you at the divine level as an energy level. So it is the experience of that. Next question from the same ID number. Guruji, you mentioned in one of your videos that we should not do sadhana only for self-realization. Can you please elaborate on that, as I don't understand? No, what happens, this is the path of a householder, okay? Sometimes what happens, we have many buried desires within us, okay? Many people, what they do, I will surrender everything to Divine Mother because Divine Mother knows everything, she will take care. But what happens with that attitude, many times we don't accept our own desires, one thing. Second thing is, we don't visualize and we don't know what are the blocks, subconscious block that are, holding us not to manifest those desires. So it is a path of a bhoga and moksha. So moksha means self-realization, bhoga means material prosperity. So both are needed. You are here to first fulfill your desire, plus then go for a realization of the truth. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. This is a purushartha. So Sri Vidya help you to do that. But many people, I hear in the group meditation, always I ask for self-realization, because I know that in your home you are praying for, fulfillment of this money, health issue and all. So here I focus more on self-realization. But both are needed. We are here to fulfill our desire, heart desire, and walk on the path of truth. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,013. Guruji, I am curious about Sri Yantra. Is this visual practice something Siddhas used in ancient days? When do we use it today? You see that Sri Yantra is a cosmic map, how the source consciousness manifested into a matter. Those steps are drawn in a geometry form. So when we visualize the outside Sri Yantra, some changes start happening in our soul, in our energy level, in our chakras, in our consciousness. So it is something, from outside we activate inside. So Sri Yantra is a perfect geometry of a Shiva Shakti, how it is manifested from source to a dynamic, from static consciousness to dynamic consciousness. So all Siddhas have done this meditation in the beginning, then they activated that yantra in their soul, that geometry in their soul because of the grace of the Guru, and then they go into deeper meditation, they close their eyes, they accept themselves, as a Sri Yantra, and then they started practicing themselves. Because as it is a universal of correspondence, Yata Brahmanda Tata Pindanda. The cosmic map of Pancha Mahabhutas, Navagraha, Nakshatra, and all the 36 tattvas of spirituality and all that is there in the Sri Yantra. And Sri Yantra is the geometry of a cosmos, and you individually represent that cosmos. So Yata Brahmanda Tata Pindanda. So the cosmic map is the Sri Yantra, and you as your soul map is also Sri Yantra. So when you are in a perfect alignment with the Shiva Shakti, inside you Sri Yantra geometry manifest. Okay. So when we give a Diksha, I already seeded Sri Yantra and awaken Sri Yantra in a student's soul. Whenever I give a Sri Yantra Diksha and whenever I do the Sri Chakra Puja Diksha, I awaken this Yantra in their soul, especially in their pineal gland. I activate that Bindu and connect all the avarnas until below the Mooladhara and awaken them in the person's soul during the Diksha. And as they progress and meditate, Sri Yantra get activated within themselves. And it is true that all the Siddha have done it. This is how they have used it. Is Kechari Mudra used at any time during Sri Vidya Sadhana? Is it used during Soham meditation? Kechari Mudra is used during Soham meditation. Okay, in a Sri Vidya Sadhana, we have not included it. Or it is not necessary for Sri Vidya, but Soham, it is very, very effective. When you say surrender with love and devotion, do you mean do not try to change anything or allow everything outside of us or inside of us to be as it is? No, I'm not telling not to change, not. Do what is best from your intellectual ability, your understanding. But afterwards, you have to let go all of that. You see, always we cannot bring perfection in every work on everything. We do our best and then we let the results should be taken care by divine. Okay, I do the cooking today. Okay, I do my best. You know, whatever my observation, this, that, whatever, I put all my efforts and I give the result, how the taste should be. You know, I know that this is how I have to do, but I leave this at the end to the divine, whatever the ultimate result. Even the taste comes good or bad, that is, I accept it. So that is the surrenderance. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,427. General question. Okay. Guruji, what is the rationale behind sequencing of the sadhana? For instance, daily in my first session, I do R Kriya, Raja Matangi, Patuka Bhairava, and finally Sampasiddhi sadhana. Is this correct? For my second session, I do Sri Vidya sadhana followed by internal Sri Chakra puja. Is this correct? On the days that I wish to do the Archana, is it correct to do Sri Vidyas followed by external Sri Chakra puja and Kadgamala? You see that for every person it is very different sequence. But in a general, whatever sadhana with your open eyes you can do it first. Then you go for inner sadhana, closed eye meditation. So you do this Sri Chakra Puja, Kadgamala, whatever the Lalita Sahasrara, Lalita Trishati, reading with your open eyes, you do first. Then if you want to go for deeper meditation, go inside. Okay, that is the one way, one understanding. Here what you are doing is R Kriya, you are doing Matangi, then Sampasiddhi. Okay, so in my understanding, you are doing it right, you continue with this. Okay, but here Sampasiddhi sadhana, if you have not memorized the mantras, then what I suggest, first you do the Sri Sampasiddhi sadhana. Okay, R Kriya. Okay, you do all the meditation, the pranayama meditation. It will not take you deep meditation. If you take a deep meditation, then before that you do the Sri Sampasiddhi sadhana, then go for R Kriya, then you go for Raja Matangi sadhana. Okay, or Bhairava, Raja Matangi Bhairava sadhana. And then in second time what you do, I do Sri Vidya sadhana followed by internal Sri Chakra puja. That's good. And then on that days I wish to do the Archana. Is it correct to do Sri Vidya sadhana followed by external Sri Chakra and Kadgamala? Yes, if you do all this sadhana, Sri Vidya sadhana and internal Sri Chakra puja, and then you want to take a break because that is a meditation you want to do, then you want to take a break for 15-20 minutes, then you would want to do the Archana, you can do it. Okay, so outside open eye meditation, puja, all of that, then your closed eyes and you do this. Next question. I have some confusion around getting a Sankalpa. If I am doing two meditation sessions as mentioned above, when I do my Sankalpa, is it twice a day at the start of each session, or what is most effective? Also, Guruji, can you please provide a bit more guidance on setting up Sankalpa? For instance, my Sankalpa is a lifestyle that is 180-degree change from what it is now. I see myself in this version, but there are many changes that are required of me on a physical level, job level, abundance level, energy level, spiritual level. Is it better to break this Sankalpa down into smaller pieces? So far, instead focus on the change of career first, then acquisition of a home. What is the most effective way of achieving our desires? The first question is that, how many times you are going to do the Sankalpa? If you are doing it 2 times a sadhana, once in the morning is sufficient, to be frank. Okay, but if you want to remind yourself, if you forget your Sankalpa, then you do it second time also. Okay, but it's not necessary. Once beginning of the sadhana, In the morning, it is more than sufficient. Okay. But if you are doing the same sadhana for the same sankalpa, you can repeat it. But once in a day is more than sufficient. Okay. Okay. That is the first question is answered. And the second question is you want to change 180 degree. Okay. Means it's a complete shift from your life. Either it's a profession, your living style, food style and all. It takes a lot of time. Okay. Or it may come as a quick as possible also. Okay. It depends upon how much you are ready and how it is going to affect your family. Everything is connected there. Okay. So you can first thing is career is very important. If possible, you do change. That is focus on that. Or before career, your health or the diet system you want to change, you can change it. So you can do like that also. But you see, end result is that. You know the end result, it is a long goal, okay, but you are dividing that long goal into a shorter one. This 3 months I will focus on my job or my health or my spiritual progress or my diet system. Okay, you can do that also. Okay, so these shorter goals lead to you a longer, one, ultimate one. Okay, you can do like that also. Next question about Sri Vidya Sadhana from the same ID number. Guruji, how long should we hold mudras? I am a soul-oriented person, so I don't actually feel anything when I am doing the practices. Even now, after more than a year. Also, you have cautioned us from saying the Sri Vidya mantras more than once. After saying the mantra, how long should we hold the mudras for ideally? This goes for our Kriya and Sri Chakra sadhana also. It's very clear, in our Kriya, for every mantra, every chakra, we have one mudra. So when you do the chakra sadhana, until the completion of the chakra sadhana, you hold the mudra, then you release it. Then you go to the next chakra, next mudra. That's all. It's very simple. Few seconds to few minutes, you hold the mudra. That's all for our Kriya. In this Sri Chakra Puja, what you do? For every avarna, you show one mudra and you release it. See, mudra is a non-verbal communication. Okay, when you show the mudra, automatically that communication has taken place. Okay, that you need to understand. Okay, and for Sri Vidya Sadhana, for one round, you have to do that for level 5, we have a Kalparuksha mudra. For complete one round, we are doing that with mudra, then you release it. Okay, like this, whatever the guidelines that is given, it's very clear. Only that much you have to do it. Okay, that's all you have to do. Next question from ID number 10,585. Guruji, now I am doing level 5 of Sri Vidya and Varai Sadhana. About 2.5 months back, I started level 5. But after coming to this level, it feels as if my life is starting all over again. New challenges, new beginning, loss of job, finding a new one, or starting a new path. Entire change in routine. It feels I have no spiritual energy and as if I have to build it. Most importantly, during meditation and chanting, I feel I am not able to focus. The focus I had for level 4 was very good. That focus is not there now. My meditation is very regular, but my chanting is not so regular. So do I have to wait for some more time for starting level 6 or can I start it now? Please advise. You see that. Our external life situation influences our inner meditation. You need to understand. If you are going through financial problems, it will disturb your meditation. If you are going through a relationship problem, it will disturb your meditation. If you are going through a health problem, it will disturb your meditation. If your family member issues are going on, you are disturbed. Your soul attention is going here, there, then what happens? You are not completely devoted to Divine Mother. So this is very normal and natural for householder until unless they reach a detached state. All the external conditions are there. I am ready, I accept. But my inner, my worship, my altar within me, my temple of Shiva Shakti is more important. No matter what happens outside, I will give and devote 100% to my inner divine. Such a detachment has to happen, then only the real meditation, no matter what happens. I lose a job outside, still I am so happy, joyful meditating. Okay. until unless I don't see the illusion of the life, and I don't see the, the real fact about this nature of this life, the temporary nature of this life, I am disturbed, my soul is disturbed, either with myself or my family members. So this is very common. Okay, so if you are meditating regularly for 2 months, then you are ready, take for next level. Okay, next question from same ID number. This is regarding my recent experience during my meditation about 15 days ago. Before my meditation, I always pray to Divine Mother to dissolve my negative karmas, limiting belief and negative imprints before I start. In some time, I felt suddenly, this happens a few times, as if I'm going to omit. I felt a release of reptiles from my body, like large lizards and snakes. They were first frightening. It felt they moved out of my body and stood facing me like a life size. And today I heard these following words in my meditation: Garuda Shobhitam, Garuda Shobhitam. Do they both have any connection? Please advise. Yes. Whenever you do this Vidya meditation, necessary energy needed to burn your negative karmas, it will come to you. So it's very clear that all the, Rahu related issues are released from you. Okay, and the grace of Lalitambika, in the form of anti-poison, blessing as a Garuda Shobhitam, that Shobhitam means the energy of Garuda, the anti-poison energy, the blessing is flowing to you. You are blessed one. Okay, this is really very positive experience that you are blessed and released with a Rahu related or anything your past life, the connection with these reptiles or the any curse, any negative karma that is connected with that. Okay, you are blessed with this. Next question related to Siddha mind power. I wanted to find my path. I found that leading a spiritual lifestyle, ancient wisdom, sustainable living and spiritual wellness as an offering is what I wanted to start for, and for this over the years I have prepared myself well. However, I have a great resistance to start it in spite of others encouraging me to go ahead. I don't know what is happening, what is stopping to me. In fact, I also looked deep inside me and realized that last decade I have gone through a lot of financial challenges while managing my husband's business, and heavy losses, cheating by the employers, clients, and somewhere I feel those tragedies have created a block in me. Though the phase is over, it has scared my confidence. Before this experience, I was very successful person and I was always good at starting new lines of work and they have flourished. I want to become that person again. I tell Mother, Divine Mother, every time to interfere and release those blocks and show me the way to live my true passion. I have a vision, Guruji, where I want to set up a spiritual ecosystem where we live and practice traditional lifestyle, teach ancient Siddha wisdom of people. I have in fact, a clear plan, but unable to keep the first step forward. I need your help and guidance to unblock this. Madam, you have a great potential to create and manifest your dream. Okay, every one of us, every sadhaka, whenever the Divine Mother Lalitambika manifests, her energy manifests, impossible can be made possible. That we need to understand. This Panchadashi mantra, as done by all the master, done by all the devas to manifest, to material, create universe, or to go back to, Nirguna Nirakara Tattva. For both purpose, they have used this mantra, Panchadashi Shodashi mantra. And when you are doing this sadhana, nothing can stop you. That you need to understand. Of course, what is happening to you is that your own experiences, when you fall down, when you got cheated, when you got lost, so it is just your soul or your mind is making you alert. That's all. It is not a resistance, it's making you alert that you again don't fall down and your soul wants you to suffer again the same. So it just wanted you to be careful when you take a next step further. But when you accept that divine is my mother, divine is my father, divine is my friend, and I'm ready with all the, so many years of experience in the companies and all, you have done a lot of groundwork, you can take a step. Okay, you can take a step. Many times what happens, you are ready inside, but outside things are not flowing. Either it is because of your karma or your family members' problems are holding you. And subconsciously they are tying you. I have seen many people, their family is, the family karma is holding them. It is not helping them to fully fly in their dreams, manifest them. Okay, so all these things are there. So that's what I say. We are all multidimensional being. Everything is connected. Especially householder, their children's, our soul attention is going. Our husband or wife, our soul attention is going. Our parents, our soul attention is going. Okay, whenever we don't overcome with this illusion that this temporary nature of this world, the problems will come, solution comes, but this is not the end. Again, the problem will come with a different face, and again there is a situation solution. All these are just there. I just need to let go all of this and do my best, seeing it as a situation, and preparing myself with my intuition, intellectual ability, and do the best. Okay, so first thing is we need to overcome with the illusion. That's what the nature of this world is temporary, that we are not understanding this. It is not just a money problem. It's not just a health problem. It's not just a, job problem. Problem, solution, problem, solution. The seeking state is there always. And this, until unless you are in this seeking state, you are not going to be complete divine. Until unless you see that it is a temporary problem, either problem solved or not, still I am not affected. Whether my family person get a job or not, my daughter get an admission or not, but still I am not. I do my best. I let go and hold myself to my pillar, my divinity. I am complete. I am a spark of Shakti. I am complete. Outside things are there to fulfill some of my desire. I have come here, but as I progress on the path, I see the nature of this. I overcome the desire consciousness, seeking consciousness. Then only I become a complete. So this is the path we are leading. So in this path, all these tests will come. All this inner opening will start happening. More challenges will come to you to have a lesson, self-acceptance, who you are. Okay, whether this problem will make you successful or no problem will make you successful. What is all of that? You need to go deeper, understanding about nature of the life, nature of the world, temporary nature of the world. Accept your soul, and more you accept your soul, more you have a confidence. Then you implement all your dreams. Whatever you have, these dreams, they are very good. That is what is needed for this world now. You see that people are they think they are going here, but they are not really experience that true happiness. All that is a temporary happiness, all that is a stress, all this is running here and there. They are confused. They don't know what to do. This ancient wisdom of Siddhas, this spiritual ecosystem is needed now. As we progress these coming years, more and more people will get to realize the value of the health, value of the ancient Siddha teaching, value of the meditation, value of the inner soul strength. They don't know the value of this. As they progress, now the earth is making a transition. So more people will come to the real teaching of the soul. Okay. Next question from ID number 1595, related to Sri Vidya level 2. Guruji, you have mentioned in one of your videos that to do the sadhana mechanically, at least like a short version if people are busy. I want to understand how doing the sadhana mechanically helps and how does it work. Actually, I have not said like that. Okay. What I said, you do the complete sadhana, but whenever you don't have a time in any one of the day in a week, for example, there is some activities happening in your home and you cannot spend half an hour to 1 hour on that day you are busier, then a shorter version you can do this sadhana. Okay. But I also have said shorter version should not be regular practice. Okay. Maybe you have selectively listened my video, or the video editing could be a problem. But what I suggest, mechanical doing sadhana is not effective. I'm telling you. Sadhana means, name of the sadhana means your involvement, your focus, your attention, your devotion, your surrenderness, feeling of oneness. Then only it is a sadhana. Otherwise, it's not a sadhana. So maybe this is not conveyed properly through my video. Next question from the same ID number. My brother want to visit Gaya to give a pindadana to our ancestors, including our father who passed away less than a year. Is this required as a sadhaka to accompany him, or do I need to do something as a sadhaka except pindadana which helps our ancestors? The Sri Vidya sadhana takes care your ancestral problem, as I explained in your previous questions, how the Bala will take care of Pitrus and all. I have explained even if you want to do something, you can do donate the mantra of a Shiva. That can also help you. And also explained how 7th generation and all. Please look into the previous, one of the video I have explained in the Pitru and all. But you don't need, you just need to meditate Sri Vidya sadhana. That is more than sufficient. If you want to accompany with your brother, you can do it also. Okay, but it's not mandatory. As a as a part of the family function, as a part of the family rights, if you want to accompany and do it, you can do it. Next question. Guruji, I am getting married soon and I want to know if I need to chant some mantras during my wedding so that negative karmas doesn't affect if the Pandit chants any mantras wrong. My fiancé has also taken Diksha for Raja Matangi, if it helps. Yes, whatever mantra Diksha you have taken, you just chant in your mind, making a Sankalpa. Mother, please protect me, my partner, from all type of negative energies that are coming, and also pray to Divine Mother, guide the Pandit with the right chanting and all. Okay, and that's all. You just make a Sankalpa and chant the mantra. Things will usually, the person who has taken a Diksha, protection is coming from Guru Parampara. You should not worry about all of this. But if you want to do it, you can put the protection sheet, ask Divine Mother to guide the Pandit and do the mantra japa of any mantra you are doing as a Diksha, make a Sankalpa. Okay. So next ID number is 1190. The question about level 1, doubt regarding protection shield. Putting protection shield for myself and others, like my mother, whether we have to imagine the level 1 mantra myself and others also? Yes. So whatever you do the protection shield for yourself, you also do it for your family members. So when you visualize the pure white light coming from Divine Mother and surrounding you in the form of a bubble, similarly, it is also, you visualize that it's also surrounding to your mother, any of your family members. And then when you chant this level 1 Moola mantra, you have to rotate it in a clockwise direction from top to the bottom, like this. Om in the start. I cannot reveal the mantra, so I am just telling that from Om, the complete mantra. See that mantras are rotating like this. Okay, 3 to 9 times you see that. Okay, minimum 3 times you chant. The mantra should be going like this. It's a bija mantra. And at the same time, feel that, make an intention or sankalpa. It is also rotating. The mantra, same mantra is also rotating to your family member. Okay, and you are doing it because you got the initiation for the Sri Vidya level 1 and that Moola mantra. So you are able to do the same mantra, same protection sheet for yourself and your mother or any of your family members. Okay. And next question from the same ID number. I attended level 1 and Sri Kadgamala. Whether I have to practice both or any one? If both, what is the preferred time? See, this Kadgamala is the simplified Sri Chakra Puja. Okay, if you have a Sri Yantra and you want to worship the Sri Yantra in a simple way, that is a Kadgamala Stotra Sadhana. Or you just wanted to invoke all the Gana, all the Devatas of Sri Yantra to your soul, then also you need to chant the Kadgamala. Okay, if possible, do the Kadgamala in the beginning with the open eyes. Okay, so put the protection sheet, chant the Guru mantras, and then do the Kadgamala Stotra. Then you go for level 1 Chakra meditation. Okay, that is the order. First Khadgamala, then Sri Vidya level 1. The next question from the same ID number. At workshop for Sri Vidya Khadgamala, you chanted Om Gam Ganpati Nama, but in Khadgamala printout, it is starting from the Guru mantra, and but Om Gam Ganpati Nama is not mentioned. So when to chant Gam Ganapati Nama? You see that whatever that is given in a protocol, you need to follow it. Okay? Ganapati mantra, Bhairava mantra, Rajarayeshwar mantra, Tirumalarj mantra, Shiva mantra, we chant in the group to energize all the students, bring the healing to all the students. When you are coming here, many of you coming from the different places and different parts of the, our different cities, you have traveled all the way. I want to prepare you before you receive the Diksha, before you receive the teaching. So I invoke all these Shaktis and bring the healing or infuse the divine Shiva Shakti consciousness by chanting the Ganapati and other mantras. But if you want, you can chant it, okay? But it is not mandatory. Whatever that is given in the protocol, you should follow that strictly, okay? Protocol, you should follow that strictly, okay? Next question from ID number 10,535 related to DSS and Sri Vidya level 5. Namaskar Guruji, could you please elaborate on the concept of Guru Mantra? Is it same as a Guru Paduk Mantra? Do we follow this concept in our Guru Parampara? As I have been initiated into Durga Saptashati, Sri Vidya level 5 till now, there are more than one Moola Mantra I know of. People often talk about the significance of a Guru Mantra, which would be a Guru Mantra for us. Thank you. You see that I have given 3 mantras. One is Guru lineage mantra, Shivam Sharanam Jaya Jaya. That will connect you to, from your soul to, our all the Guru Mandala and ultimately to Shiva. That is the golden chain going from your soul to Lord Shiva. This is the one of the Guru mantra, Guru lineage mantra or Parampara mantra. Then we give a Tirumalarji mantra, that is a real Guru mantra, where all these teachings that you are receiving, all these techniques you are receiving, all the mantra diksha you are receiving, all the powers you are receiving is coming from the consciousness of Tirumalarji, from the soul of Tirumalarji. So he is our real master, real Guru. You need to understand, because it is he, of course the Shiva is a real Guru, but it is Tirumalarji who came on this earth, given these teachings to us with his Tapashakti. He has meditated more than 3,300 years in the body of, Moolan. Before that, he has meditated more than 4 yugas. It is very difficult to understand his, the tapasya, his consciousness, his, origin and all of that. But only for our understanding, 3,300 years in the body of Moolanji, he meditated. He wrote a Tirumantiram book where all the techniques of Sri Vidya, of Shaiva, Yoga, Samadhi, different, Siddhis, everything is mentioned. So Tirumalarji is the main master of these teachings. So Om Moolanji Nama Om is a real Guru mantra, okay, in the form. But if you want to worship a Guru in a formless, that is where we have a Mahapaduka Guru mantra. It is the, divine principle of Kameshwara and Kameshwari, the divine guiding principle of Kameshwara and Kameshwari, following or coming from many masters of Sri Vidya Parampara and blessing all of us. Okay? So you have a Guru Parampara mantra, Shivam Sharanam Jaya Jaya, that mantra, where it will connect you and receive all the powers, all the guidance, protect you and all. Then we have a real master. The main Guru mantra is the Tirumalarji mantra, Om Moolanje Namaho. Then we have a Mahapadak mantra, that is a Nirguna Nirakara Guru principle. We worship it. It's the ultimate, Guru mantra, where the Lord Shiva himself as a Sri Vidyanandanatha came and gave this mantra to us. So these 3 mantras we consider as a Guru mantra. Okay. So and then you receive all other Sri Vidya mantras. They are all coming from the portal of Tirumalarji consciousness. If Tirumalarji, is the main master who has did the tapasya on these mantras, then he is giving. That is what we call Diksha. Okay, where we are borrowing the mantra shakti, its power, its energy in our soul because of his grace, the master grace. So that's what we call and offer our love, gratitude, anything. When that Guru Mantra is chanted, then your whatever Diksha you have received every day, that Guru Mantra opens up the portal of Mantra Shakti, and you start receiving all the Shaktis of the Sri Vidya Sadhana or any other Diksha you received from us. Next question from same ID number. Dear Guruji, is it mandated to have a Mahameru at home to be initiated into Sri Chakra Avarna, or is a Sri Chakra on a copper or a brass plate also good enough? Because I feel it is very difficult to find a perfect symmetrical yantra in the market. Kindly guide. Very true. Nowadays, Meru Sri Yantra is very difficult to find with a right angle, right material and all. So what I suggest, whatever you have, one object, whether it is in a copper, whether it is in a brass, whether it is in a crystal, or even it is a paper, I'm telling you, even in a paper or the color paper printout is also workhouse, because very important in Sri Yantra is a geometry. If you have a right geometry, though that geometry attracts the spiritual energy of Manidvipa, the Divine Mother energy, and then it start absorbing and manifesting and communicating the entire space where you are living in, whether you are in a home or anywhere. Once you keep a Sri Yantra in your home, it start communicate to Panchamahabhutas, Navagrahas, Nakshatra Shaktis, and all 8 directional energy, and start bringing the harmony there. But communicates, and that geometry power is that it has a consciousness. This geometry has a consciousness that communicates with all the creative energy that are in this universe and bring a balance, harmony, abundance, prosperity aligned to Shiva Shakti consciousness. Okay. Even you have a paper print Sri Yantra, it is very powerful. I'm telling you, you should touch with respect and love and worship it. Okay. So if you are not going to get a Meru Sri Yantra, just have a copper one, but geometry should be good. Or you can take a printout of the Sri Yantra. Even in our download section, it is available with a Bijakshara, that you can take printout, laminate if possible, and worship it. That is more than sufficient. The next question from the same ID number. I would like to know that should we reveal what sadhana we are initiated into a third person or a stranger, or should we keep it private? Kindly guide. You see that I always suggest keep your sadhana secretly. Okay. Only share with the person who encourages to you, who will have a positive thoughts about your sadhana, who respect it, who understand it, who care for you, who love to you. Only to those people you should share your experience of the sadhana. Okay, that you need to do. Otherwise, for a stranger, it is not necessary to share the sadhana. Sadhana means my personal relationship with my God. Is it clear to you? It is very intimate relationship between myself and my God. It is not to be shared to the openly to all. How I have a relationship with my wife, I cannot share to the all people. It is very, very sacred relationship between me and my mother, Divine Mother. It is me and my father, Shiva. It is me and my master. Those experiences are very sacred, very, very beautiful, very, very very, very too much value. And if you share them with other people and who are not in good in terms with you, or who are having a negative intention about you, they will unnecessarily give a thoughts and you may fall down and all. Okay. So I always suggest keep your sadhana for yourself. It is very sacred and it should be with you and Divine Mother only. That is a relationship. Okay. Next question from ID number 20,006. Okay. Related to Shiva Yoga level 4. Shivoham pranams Guruji. I have been initiated into Shiva Yoga by you. I am very grateful. I seek your guidance for any additional practice to increase money flow, as I am currently unemployed. We are into animal welfare, have more than 25 dogs and cats at home, and underprivileged children's education. I need your blessing to do our best. So when you are having such a you are a divine being and taking care of the 25 dogs, cats, and underprivileged children's, and but still you are having issues with the money flow. I always suggest go for a Annapurna mantra that we have given in the previous workshop or in previous group meditation. I have given Annapurneshwari mantra. It is very, very powerful. Bhuvneshwari mantra, Lakshmi mantra, that will help you to, start sustainable income, help you to start surviving your, family, your, whatever the, charity activities you are doing it. Annapurneshwari mantra is very powerful. You can go for that. It is available in our YouTube channel. You start doing that sadhana. It is very, very powerful. Try to do more of that. That can be very helpful. And if possible, do the havan of that. That can be very helpful. Next question from same ID number. I saw a dream in which I was in a discussion with Pandits who were categorizing dogs as impure and low. I told them that divinity or a God resides everywhere. There is no place where divine is not. Then in a dream I said God is present in each and every particle, including even bad things or the dirty things that we label, and we are born to realize this truth. I woke up immediately after uttering these words to those Pandits or sadhus. Can you please explain the significance? You see that these are all your inside, you whatever that is holding in your consciousness, that is releasing in the dream. Some things we cannot release in the consciousness. I cannot go and fight with a Pandit and make a debate what is true, what is not true. I suppress that emotion, that feeling, that anger within myself. It has to release, otherwise it will create a block, energy block, and it will create a problem in your any type of charity and taking care of animals. You are doing it. So luckily you have released that. You have released and you told the truth. What is the truth? Divine is everywhere. Divine is everywhere, and everybody is divine. Whether it's a positive or negative, ultimately we need to realize the truth. There's only one. There is only one. One become many. So what your understanding is right, your realization is right, but what is happening is you have suppressed it somehow. It is released during the dream, and you are blessed with that. Next question from the same ID number. In one of the YouTube videos, you had advised someone to do Navakari mantra starting clean. Can I chant it as well and do a havan with Navakari mantra that start with a clean? You see that. I always suggest go for, you are having an issue with the money, go for Annapurneshwari mantra. Or we have a one global group meditation where we do it on the Deepavali or Diwali, where we chant the Mahalakshmi mantra, Kubera mantra, Lakshmi Narayan mantra. So these can be helpful for your problems, what you are going through, because what you need is you need an abundant money flow so that you can take care of your family. And then when the money flow is there, you are so happy. Also you can contribute your time, your attention to meditation, and also take better care of the animals, cats, and underprivileged children's, all of this. And also I suggest you, there's a one video where I explain about the Lakshmi Tattva, abundance principle, the universal law of the Lakshmi, how to balance the Lakshmi, how to make Lakshmi to be in your home. Watch that video and do the Annapurneshwari mantra, and you search in our website Deepavali, or in November we are going to have a Deepavali, where we do this group meditation. You take those mantras and do them every day, and you also do the havan with those mantra that can be helpful to your problems. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,678 related to Raja Matangi. What is the difference in the purpose of Raja Matangi mantra and Uchchishta Chandali mantra? When we are doing Raja Matangi mantra, focusing on each chakra, and while doing Uchchishta Chandali mantra, what is happening to the subtle levels? What is the difference in the functioning of both the mantras? Since Raja Matangi Devi is a goddess of manifestation, is it possible to increase my height even after crossing age of 20? I am 22 now. With the Uchchishta mantra, Uchchishta Chandali mantra, can such changes at genetic levels possible with this mantra sadhana? So the first question is the difference between Rajamatangi mantra and Uchishta Chandali. Already I have explained, in the previous question, one of the students asked the same question. Uchishta Chandali is more of a manifestation. The name is the Uchishta, the leftover energy of the creation I'm using for manifestation of my goals. That is a Uchishta Chandali mantra. And then the another Rajamatangi mantra is to increase my intuition, develop my intellectual ability, make myself more better or develop learning skills. Okay, all type of arts that I want to learn, all type of knowledge I want to gain, whether it is intuitional or intellectual knowledge I want to gain. That is where the Rajamatangi, 64 type of kalas, vidyas, it will come to you when you do this, Rajamatangi. When she start manifesting, you could able to understand the wisdom that is needed. That's not just by reading the book, the wisdom that is needed, this what we call the talent, skill that is coming from the soul, it start manifesting in you. So that is a difference. And second question is to, manifest your height. It is possible, and you can do it, you visualize, chant the mantra, visualize yourself, your height is increasing, that is your manifestation, and you can do it also, we can do it also. Next question from the same ID number. Can Rajamatangi Devi help me awaken third eye psychic ability to gain a deeper insights and perception? It's possible, but all people don't get their psychic abilities. If your life purpose, if the psychic abilities, third eye opening really helpful in your life purpose, in your soul agenda, then it is possible. It is possible that Divine Mother can bless you. Okay. So all people don't have all these siddhis. Okay. What is needed for their purpose of life, those siddhis will be given by Divine. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,680. Guruji, previously you have shared Shashti Devi mantra and stotram for my sister. Now she is conceived. Thank you so much, Guruji. Next, Guruji, since I started Sri Vidya level 4 sadhana, I am chanting more of a Tirumala Shiva mantra involuntarily and feeling to take Shiva Yoga. Okay, if you are attracted, if you want to take a Shiva Yoga, you can take. But only thing is, it will little bit create more of attention to inner world, more spiritual growth, more of detachment, the Shiva consciousness. Okay, but it's a very peaceful, blissful energy of Lord Shiva. The Tirumala Shiva mantra is the highest Shiva mantra available on this earth. Now I am telling you, only the active mantra, very, very powerful active mantra that hold all the tattvas to awaken your soul. If you feel attracted from within, you can take it. Next question from ID number 10,321. The question: Guruji, you have taught us many times in worship how to do material manifestation. After meditation, whenever I try to visualize and work on money related challenges, I find it difficult to come out of the feeling of fullness within me, and instantly a thought comes in my mind that everything is going good, things will be taken care of. I don't need anything more, I have everything. At the beginning itself, these thoughts will come, whereas the reality is I am going through lot of money issues. How to handle this? Please help. So in this case, what is happening to you when you are doing the meditation, you are feeling that completeness. When you are feeling the completeness, there is no lack, there is no desire. So that's what happening. So you separate this, separate your meditation and manifestation. Okay, but it is really good that Divine is making you assurance things will be taken care. Okay, but at the same time you are facing outside world problem. So inner world is telling something, outside world is telling something. There is no harmony, because there is something need to be, inner world has to flow and express itself in the outside world. It may take some time, to manifest what you are feeling within that completeness. Things will be taken care. Okay. So one thing is, really it's good that you are blessed, things will be taken care, but you are not able to, meditate or manifest on your meditation goals. You separate them. You separate them to the different time, do some other time this, manifestation process. Okay. Not, after immediate, meditation, that you can do it. Next question from the same ID number. Guruji, earlier I was doing Reiki healing to my kids and also for others who requested for health issues. But now, if someone is not well, I just feel like making a Sankalpa and rotate in their aura Durga Saptachiti Moola Mantra. I don't feel like using any energy healing. My question is my mind playing and stopping me from using energy healing? Yeah, I don't think so. You see that this Durga Saptashati is very powerful mantra, a very, very powerful mantra of the third dimension. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, that Kriya Shakti, Dhyana Shakti, Ichcha Shakti, all things are coming there to manifest whatever you want. So here you want to manifest a healing energy. So you are rotating the mantra and doing it. But if you feel that you want to use a Reiki, you can do it. You see, that is also very positive energy, very blessed healing energy. And this is also very divine energy of Durga and very safe energy. Okay. So there is nothing, maybe your understanding has grown up that you are more surrendering now to Divine Mother. So you wanted to bring Divine Mother consciousness to the people. Okay. It has nothing that you are, stopping the energy healing or not. Only, you wanted to more surrender and bring a right healing to the people. That may be your understanding. So you are hesitating to use that healing energy. But if you want to again do the Reiki healing, you can do it. It's really, blessing to you and to others also. But always use the protection sheet and be as an instrument whenever do the healing, and do it more of a consciously instead of mechanically just doing it. That can help you also and other people also. Next question from ID number 9720. I recently got gallbladder laparoscopy surgery. From January 2020 onwards, I am doing R-Kriya, SVS, Soundarlehri. I stopped my sadhana due to surgery. When I will start my sadhana? Okay then. So you got a surgery recently, 6th September 2022. So you allow again 2 more months, okay, 1 to 2 more months. Once you become a normal, okay, you start doing the Sri Vidya. First you do the Sri Vidya sadhana. Slowly level 1 you do, then again practice for 1 month, level 2, like this you start doing it. Then side by side you chant the Mahavarai Moola Mantra. If you want, now surgery is there, Mahavarai Moola Mantra for health issue you start now. Only chanting, don't do the chakra meditation, you just do the Moola Mantra of Mahavarahi. Okay, you chant that health mantra and protection mantra. Ask, pray Mother to make a more faster recovery of your surgery and healing that need to be taken care. Then Sri Vidya level 1, slowly 1 month after, now it is there. Maybe in November you start, Sri Vidya level 1, 1 month you start it. Then slowly see yourself, how is your body is reacting, how you feel. Then slowly next level you add, like this 3 months you do it, Sri Vidya level 1. Then you add R-Kriya, okay. But now you can do the Soundarlehri and Mahavara. Mahavara you can start it. After 15 days you add the Soundarlehri, but don't do any, activation of the yantras and all. Just chant the slokas with the Bijakshara, okay. That you can do it. Then slowly you do this Sri Vidya sadhana. Next question from ID number 1120. Guruji, I am facing energy problem and health issues while doing a chakra meditation. As per your advice, I am practicing DSN and inner Sri Chakra Puja with the 7th level mantra only. Guruji, due to my health issues, I was unable to do the Sri Chakra, inner Sri Chakra for last 2 months. How can I start inner Sri Chakra Puja again? Will it help me to maintain a good health? Yes, because inner Sri Chakra Puja plus mudras help you to communicate with all the yoginis, Chakreshwari, access that Sri Yantra energy, consciousness that will help you, health plus your business, whatever it is, that is also going to be helpful to you. So if it is too much for you, you do what you do, DSS Sri Vidya level 7 one day. Next day Sri Chakra DSS and Sri Chakra Puja. So like this, alternative day you can practice and do the sadhana. Okay, that can also be helpful to you. Next question from the same ID number. My business was badly affected during Corona. Can I do the Sri Sampasiddhi in my office and burn camphor and clove in office, because Havan in office is not possible? Yes, you can do it. You can do and do the Sri Sampasiddhi sadhana in your office. If possible, you play the Sri Suktam in your office. Okay, the many YouTube channel or the audio or the CDs are coming for Sri Suktam. Lalita Sahasranama and Soundar Lahari. All these are very positive energy, great, abundant energy. If possible, in your office, if possible, okay, in a very, 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 very background music with a very low volume, you can play. That can be very, very helpful to have a positive vibration in your office also. You can do, and you, if possible, you light a lamp as much as possible in your office, if it is, allowed there, and you can do it. Next question from ID number 10769. During level 2, when I reach Sahasrara Chakra, I feel like Chakra is moving left and right, and it's hard to concentrate there. Can you please explain? Actually, whenever you focus and do the sadhana there, it is really good that the chakra is, moving, means the energy flow is happening there. Your chakra is, responding to the, divine mother energy and all of that. So don't worry about the concentration of the chakra. Let the, whatever the divine mother doing, that inner kundalini is doing for you, it is really blessing. Whatever the possible, you concentrate, otherwise you let go, okay? But it's a positive thing is happening, something is happening there for you. It's really good. During level 3, when I reach Anahata, I hear some visual sound, some other sound like gur gur. Can you please explain? Thank you. These are all, normal astral sound. Whenever we do the Sri Vidya or any other sadhana, when our inner senses, like inner eye, inner auditory senses become awakened, our psychic abilities become awakened, we start hearing the, heartbeat, we start hearing the, psychic nerves, we start hearing the, inside energy flow or blood flow, or the higher, astral body sounds also we can hear. All these are telling that you are a little bit more, psychic, your inner senses are awakened, you are focusing better and observing your inner happening or inner word of Shiva Shakti, like astral word and all. This is a positive, growth in your sadhana. Next question from ID number 10714. One day I suddenly woke up at 3 a.m., went on a terrace. I looked at the sky. It was dark and very clear. All of a sudden I saw the whole sky filled with a white light in a blank of a second and went away. I'm sure it was not a lightning or anything. Can you please explain this experience? So what happens whenever you suddenly woke up and went to a terrace? It is not a state of a dream. It is not a state of complete awakening. So you are in a state, not in a superconscious, not in a conscious, not in a dream, not in a sleep. So your conscious is moving here and there. And when you see that, you are consciously seeing, but still you are in a, maybe your connection, because of sudden waking up, you are not yet reaching to the normal consciousness. Your soul is, you are seeing it with your inner eye, inner senses also, your astral senses or inner eye. So you could able to see for a, as you say, fraction of second, you see the reality, where the everything is surrounded by the divine energy, white light. So you had that darshana of a divine as a universal consciousness in the form of white light. It's really good. You are blessed with that. Next question from the same ID number. During meditation, sometimes I feel like getting drawn into the chakras and I see some colors, but I don't remember them. Can you please explain this experience? These are all normal thing, these are all normal thing. Whenever our attention flows to different chakras, if you are visualistic, we see the colors. If you are auditory, we hear the sound. If you are kinesthetic, we feel the, rotation of the chakras. These are all normal thing where you are seeing that. Your meditation, you are, feeling all the inner world of yourself, chakras and all, okay? So it says that you are good at a visualistic, way, and this is one of the good spiritual quality to have it, okay? Next question from the same ID number. We have so many idols and photos in our puja room, including the 2 small 3D yantras, one of which is made of mercury. We don't know if all or some or none of them are consecrated or not. I feel like removing all these and only worship Divine Mother Lalitambika and Tirumalarji idol. Can we do that? If yes, how can we safely dispose the other idols and photos and Sri Yantras? Thank you. So what happens? This is really good, As we progress from many, we need to go to the one. You need to understand. From many forms, we need to go to the one. From one, we need to go beyond the one, where Nirguna Nirakara Parabrahma Tattva. So you can keep, Divine Mother idol and Tirumalarja idol, or if you are, family members are really concerned, Kuladevata idol also you can keep, or the photo you can keep it. Okay. So whatever the puja room it is there, because sometimes what happens, there is a feeling connected with your family members also. If one of your family member having, feeling for a different god and you take out of that, then it is not good. It is unnecessary. The another person may get hurt. So in harmony with your family member, if they agree, okay, if they respect, if you also respect their feeling, then whatever changes is needed, you can do it. But for our Sri Vidya students, when the husband and wife are in, in this path, I always suggest one Sri Yantra, Lalitambika, Tirumalaja idol, and if they are, connected, devoted to the Kuladevata, then idol. So that is more than sufficient for a puja room. Otherwise, it's a too much, and you cannot, in the long run, you cannot give your devotion, you cannot give your best, you cannot do anything. Okay. So what the next question is, you ask how can we safely dispose the other idols and photos and yantras? You give a jala samadhi, to all these things. You take them, and wherever the river is flowing, you pray to Divine Mother or the whatever god you are worshipping, you release into that water. So what happens when we release into the water? Water is the energy. Whatever worship you have done from many years, or your parents have done that for many years, many generations, what happens? That energy will come back to you and your parents or your ancestor. All will get blessing when you give the Jala Samadhi. So you are giving back to the universe, and universe is giving back to you whatever you have done the worship. So you can give a Jala Samadhi. Okay. The next question from ID number 10,645. Guruji, every day I am becoming more and more grateful to you and our Guru Parampara due to all the positive changes in my life. Thank you. I need some clarification in the following. The question now. I feel like different dimensions are like a different layers of space itself that vibrate at a different frequency while coexisting at the same time, and chakras are also portals of those dimensions. Is that true? Yes, very true. So you see that there is only one energy as a Kundalini Shakti in your body. When it moves to Mooladhara, it has a different vibration, different dimension, different color, different consciousness, different energy. So its color is different. When the same energy goes to the Swadhisthana, again it changes. So energy is only one. As it moves with a different layers of space, what you are explaining, or different conscious, when you say layers of space, I can say it is a conscious layers. So they will be, different vibration, different consciousness, different energies, plus their application is also very different. Okay. So your understanding is true, and you have understood the, subtle mechanism, inner energy mechanism or consciousness mechanism. Second question. My understanding is that the Sri Chakra I worship outside eventually gets connected with my soul. If that is true, can other household member worship that Sri Chakra too, or everyone should have their personal Sri Chakra? They have taken a Sri Vidya Diksha too from you. You see that? How you program the Sri Yantra, according to that Sri Yantra will work. For example, in the earlier tradition, the Guru cannot directly awaken the Kundalini of the student. So what he used to do, he gives a Sri Yantra, he asks the Sri Yantra to infuse, student, his prana into the Sri Yantra and worship it. So what happens, whenever the student worship the Sri Yantra, the energy comes back to his soul. If I do the Abhisheka to Sri Yantra, it is something I am cleansing and nourishing my soul. If I am doing Archana to my Sri Yantra, it means I am empowering my soul, my chakras. So Guru used to program like that. But when the other people comes who is not a sadhaka, he program the Sri Yantra for all peoples in the family. So all people's souls will be connected to Sri Yantra, and anybody comes and pray, his soul will be blessed. You worship the Sri Yantra, your father worship, your mother worship. The Sri Yantra is holding so much amount of energy. If somebody comes and pray near to that, he is getting a blessing. It is something how I can create a powerful energy center in my home. How I can bring all the tattvas from source consciousness to cosmic source consciousness to dynamic matter, all the tattvas in one object, that is Sri Yantra. So the person who prays this in front of the Sri Yantra, he manifests easily his desires because all tattvas are there. All the energy that is missing to manifest his goal is there in the Sri Yantra. But Sri Yantra should be empowered by a master or the student, and then he should worship it every day, give his energy, okay, to help the family member. There's a second object. First object is to help himself for his self-realization, worship outside Sri Yantra, activate his soul, and slowly what happens as he goes to higher level, he stops worshipping Sri Yantra, goes into a deeper meditation, then many years of meditation, deeper realization of samadhi, going again and again samadhi state, realization of the truth, real God within himself. Then he emerges himself, I am that. That's I am the Sri Yantra, I am the Lalitambika, I am the Shiva. All that experience will take place. Okay. So here what you want, if you want to one Sri Yantra, you can pray it, all should get blessed. You also worship, they let them also worship it. Okay. You can have only one Sri Yantra, everybody can worship it as a family. Okay. Otherwise, if you want individually, each and every family member is a sadhaka, then they should have their own Sri Yantra also. That can also be if they are in a different places. I am here, my brother is in a different place or different country, different city, my parents are in different. Let them have their own Sri Yantra, and if they worship, it's really good. Okay. Next question. So you say that they have taken Sri Vidya Diksha too from you. In that case, all can worship the same Sri Yantra or they can have their own Sri Yantra. Both is okay because ultimately you are a Sri Yantra. That you need to understand. According to universal of correspondence, Yata Brahmanda Tata Pinnanda. Sri Yantra represents the universal consciousness, the map of cosmic map. The individual level, your soul represent cosmic map of your own self, individual map of yourself, how you came manifested from consciousness to this human body. Now you want to go back from human body to manifest as a consciousness, light being, Siddhatva or Shiva Shakti Tattva, then it is you manifesting as a Sri Yantra, okay, or going to back to your source. Next question from the same ID number. My family traditionally worship Ma Chamunda as our Kuladevi, though none of us know today what Kuladevi is, how she works, what is the significance of worshipping her, or if we are worshipping her right, can we please guide us here? Chamunda Devi is what we worship in Durga Saptashati. You need to understand. She is the form of a Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. In the Sri Yantra, the first top triangle is what the tip of the first top triangle is what the Chamunda Devi. We also call her a Raja Rajeshwari. Okay. Durga also we call her. Okay. That is a Chamunda. That is a manifestation of a Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti and Icha Shakti. Mahakali, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. When you do the Durga Saptashati, it is very, very powerful. And you can worship Divine Mother Chamundi. In a tradition in India, whenever you don't know the Kula Devi, most of us worship the Chamunda Devi because she is the manifestation of Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati, Lakshmi, Saraswati and Kali. So all three Shaktis are coming together. And then the mantra is so powerful. It is a Shakti mantra actually. It is a very, very powerful Shakti mantra. So whenever we worship that, automatically whomever your Kula Devi, she will be happy and she is going to bless you. But same thing happened in Sri Vidya Sadhana also. The level 4 Bala Tripura Sundari, we call it as Kula Sundari. She is the mother of all Kula Devatas. So when you are coming to the Sri Vidya level 4 and do the Sri Vidya level 4 Bala Tripura Sundari Sadhana, all your Kula Devatas start blessing you. They are, blessing you like anything. And then your growth will start to the Panchadashi and then you will grow to the divine consciousness. Okay. Next question from ID number 10540. Sri Matre Namaha. Guruji, during this Navaratri, can I do the Havan which you gave a mantra for Navaratri 9 Durga mantra? Yes, it is very powerful. You can do that with Havan. Guruji, can I do the Havan in my sister house for her better relationship with her husband, or I can do at my own home only? You do in your home only. You make a Sankalpa for your sister, but you do in your home only. Then what happens? The energy that is created in the Havan, it will go to your sister's soul and help and bless them to have a good relationship. Next question from the same ID number. Guruji, can you show the Sarva Vashankari Mudra, because it's very difficult for me to do. Even I am confused whether I am doing right mudra or not. I request you to do the mudra and send this to me through email as attachment. I see that, and if you have any doubt in that, you write and send it, because it is not, we should not display the mudra, publicly, because this is uploaded into YouTube. Okay, you send this mudra, make a picture, and if you have any question, one sentence you write it. My team will take a printout and I will see, and if it is right or wrong anything, I will guide you. Next question from ID number 10718. Shom Guruji. Since I have started Varaya Sadhana, auspiciousness in my life has been increased. I feel she hears me like Ma Lalita always used to hear me. Guruji, I am watching your videos from 2017 before joining Moola Varga. All the guidelines that you have given changed my life. I could excel in my studies, got the good job, everything because I followed your guidance. I did mantras that you freely gave to the public without any expectation from them. A person I always wanted to be is like you. As you suggested, I started Lalita Sahasranama that brought a tremendous success, and happiness in my life. My family become income reached to 15 times more it used to be. I'm too much thankful to you. This is a person's nature, that everything that he gets, still he is finding something missing. I have seen through Lalita Sahasranama, I get everything except relationship or marriage. In starting, I saw whenever I was doing a Lalita Sahasranama, I was getting a fight with someone with whom I was going to get married. When I was stopping Lalita Sahasranama, the relationship was again good. Then I choose Lalita Sahasranama over relationship, I broke up. My question is, does Ma want that I stay brahmachari throughout my life? Please suggest, Guruji. Along with Matangi and Varaya Sadhana, I do LS daily. LS is my daily routine. So what you do the Havan with the Matangi mantra, especially Uchishta Chandali, and visualize that all the sticky karmas, because here what I'm saying, it is not just a Lalita Sahasranama. What is happening is you have some negative belief system that is holding you, or you are not attracting a right partner that is in harmony. So you are end up with breaking the relationship. It is not just a Lalita Sahasranama, I'm telling you. It is something, it's opening up. So what you do the Rajamatangi, especially the Uchishta Chandali for your marriage issues, and do the Havan with that, okay? And even the Varaha is also very good, you do that also, okay? And you continue with the Lalita Sahasranama. Don't have any this type of, only Lalita Sahasranama is creating a relationship. I know that you have experienced this, but this is never a experience with Lalita Sahasranama. Lalita Sahasranama is like, bringing positive changes, especially very loving harmony with the family members and all. But if the person is not in align to your soul agenda, not with a soul purpose, maybe they are going out of your life. But mother do not have any intention to make you brahmachari. Please understand. She is a Kameshwari. You need to understand. She is a Kameshwari, and she is lovingly, with a Shiva in the form of a Kameshwara. So that's why she created. She is the first desire of the creation, Spanda. So she never think like that. So she always want you to be happy in your whatever you want. She will bless you. That is her nature. So you do this Matangi more. Maybe you are not getting the right partner. So things are going down. Again, you take my word, put the effort with Uchishta Chandali, do the Siddha mind power, and do the Sri Vidya Havan, things will flow. Okay? And remove, and one more very important, remove all the negative energy cord with the ex-girlfriends. Okay? Whatever the energy cords you broke up, okay, try to disconnect all of them. Do the forgiveness exercise, disconnect. Otherwise, you get the similar type of person in your life, and you will have a same experience. Okay? Next question from the same ID number. When I do some mantras, I get a bad effects, like a day goes not well, like a Batuka Bhairava Uchishta Chandali mantra. So I stopped doing them. and do Varaya sadhana, then Matangi without Bhairava sadhana. Are these mantras not suiting me? It is not like this. They work with you. Some mantras work at the conscious level, some mantras work at the subconscious level. You need to work with those mantras, even positive or negative, at least for a minimum one mandala, 40 days. Then what happens? You are prepared, you are ready, all of subconscious blocks are removed, okay, or your sticky karmas are removed, any the things are coming, any dosha, anything will be there, they are removed and they will be taken care. You need to trust more on divine than the outside just situation. We need to overcome, okay, things will take care when you do them. Next question from the same ID number. Few of my elders like your videos and your personalities. They want to know more about Moola Varga and want to connect, but they don't know English. So I translate your videos and tell them what you are saying. Is it possible that you can make some videos in Hindi so that many person in India can take a benefit of your knowledge? It is just a suggestion. I am there with my elders, but may be possible that few elders in India don't have someone that translates. I can understand your very, noble thought to spread these teachings to the more elder people and all. In future, we will see it. Some of our volunteers can come and do this work for us, where they can translate the videos and do all of that. The problem is what is happening. If we go to the other languages, when they watch, they will have an inspiration to do the sadhana. When they wanted to do the sadhana, they want to take the Sri Vidya sadhana. And in that time, if I don't know the language, I really don't guide them. Because I want a direct guidance to my students. It should not go to the third party. Because I have seen the filter will happen and people will receive different answers. So I am limiting myself in a teaching. Only the English is the medium of communication, where I am my mother tongue is a Kannada, but still I am not teaching in Kannada because I don't want any other language. Only in English, whomever ready, because now already it is too much for us. So many students, and also this teaching is not for all. You need some intellectual ability to receive these teachings. All peoples are not ready. This is not actually for public. These teachings are not actually a public. Siddha teachings are not actually the public. Very, very advanced students who are ready, surrender, have a growth, and past lives did some sadhana, then only they will come here. It is not actually for a public. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,029. Guruji, without chanting a mantra, we can concentrate more on chakra or meditate more on chakra, especially like Ajna chakra, Anahata chakra, or any other chakra, and how we can stay more blissful every moment of our life. You see that whenever you work with a chakra, okay, what is happening? Either you are cleansing, energizing, balancing, activating, all these things you are doing it, okay. If you focus on any specific chakras, okay, and if you give more of your attention means your soul power. When you bring your attention to chakra, you activate them, okay, and activation should be at a particular time. If you activate or focus too much, it becomes more overactivation. If it is a more overactivation, there are some karmas that you are not ready for them. Then they start opening up. Okay, where you are not ready for that. Means you are forcefully creating issues for yourself. Okay, where you are not ready. So I always don't want you to do too much on the chakra meditation. Do what is given. Do more of self-analysis, more of a seva. It is a path of service also. We have to do something to contribute, because now the world is going to need. As we progress in this 10 to 20 years, there's a lot of transformations going to take place. Things are not as normal and easier. We have to contribute more, serve more. So do focus on other pillars and do more of a mantra japa, manifestation, havan, mind power. That can be good. But if you, few seconds, few minutes, if you want to focus on the chakras without mantra, it's okay. But if you are focusing on each chakra minimum like a 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I'm not sure, how it is going to, what phase of your life, what karmas may trigger. I don't know how things will work with that. Okay. All are not ready. What I say, all are not ready for such sadhana. especially householder. If you are a householder, you are in a relationship and you are having a responsibility and career is also there. I always don't suggest work too much on the chakras. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. When I do earthing, I felt more energy like Mooladhara to center of the earth and back to the Mooladhara and Mooladhara to Anahata, then to crown and soul star and above. I do this meditation with breathing up and down like I breathe in earth to soul star and breathe out from soul star to earth. My question is, I can do this meditation for more time whenever I am free. You can do this. This is very good. What you are doing is you are, literally connecting to the Shakti, that is earth, connecting to the Shiva, that's above the soul star. You are wanted to be in a connection, align whenever you do this. So you are grounding yourself into Shiva and Shakti. It is really good. You can do this. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. Guruji, can we do meditation on pineal gland and soul star chakra with the help of Sri Vidya Samadhi Siddhi mantra? You can do that. You can do on the pineal gland also, soul star chakra also, you can do it. Okay. You can chant the mantra, bring your attention and tell to yourself, I am an invisible soul, or I am the consciousness, I am the awareness, and you do the the Paravidya mantra and or Paraprasada mantra that has the Sri Vidya Samadhi. Okay. Next question from ID number 1535. Guruji, in Titinitya Devatas, there are 16 mantras, but between new moon to full moon, there are only 15 days. I am confused about the one extra mantra. Please guide when to chant that mantra. As I told you, this Mahanitya should be chanted, this, Kameshwari to Chitra. 15 days it will take. Every day you are chanting. But this Mahanitya, the 16th one, that you should chant along every day. So, Kameshwari plus Mahanitya. That is the Panchadashi or Shodashi mantra will come. Then again, Bhagamalini, Mahanitya. Like this you have to do it. Okay. Next question. I want your guidance on the material of yantra or idol. I have heard that Shivling made of solidified mercury or Narmadeshwara Shivling is more powerful. Similarly, Spatika Sri Yantra is more powerful. Even more, there is no need for doing a Prana Pratishtapana for Spatika. There are other beliefs about Saligrama stones. Please guide us in this aspect of material from which yantra or idols are made of. You see that, first of all, always the natural object, like a Narmada Shivlingam is really good. Okay. And the second thing, Sri Yantra is made of copper or Panchadhatu, or the silver or gold it is made of, it is really good. If not available, in a paper Sri Yantra is also good. All these things are good. In Sri Yantra, very important is geometry should be good. So crystal Sri Yantra don't have Spatika Sri Yantra don't have a right geometry. So that is, don't work as a yantra, it work as a crystal. So don't go for a crystal Sri Yantra. Any other material, copper, brass, or silver, or in a paper also, that is good for a Sri Yantra. So idols only this much. You should not worry too much, because you are initiated in Diksha. Sri Yantra is already seeded into your soul. When you do the sadhana, when you do the level 5 sadhana, automatically Sri Yantra start manifesting in your subtle bodies. Okay. So it is a outside thing is not that much important for us, Sri Vidya Sadhak, but you can worship outside thing also. Third question from the same ID number. I have been to some powerful temples of various deities like Bagalamukhi temple in Datia, Mahendipur Balaji, and Kanchidham temple and then made by the Neem Karoli Baba, Hanuman temple made by Neem Karoli Baba. The common similarity that I have observed is some great sage has done tapasya of the deity in that place. Is it because of their tapasya that the deity has manifested there, and wherever goes therefore darshana get blessed? What is the process to connect to the energy of these powerful places who is a Neem Karoli Baba? Please guide. You see that it is very true. Whenever somebody has done a tapasya and manifested divine on the earth plane, so that earth plane permanently blessed with that divine energy. So most of these sacred places are done by the tapasya or the havan of the rishis or some Siddhas have meditated, so they become very sacred and holy. And Neem Karoli Baba is the avatar of Lord Hanuman. So it is a great blessing to see his unconditional form of Lord Hanuman in the human. It is a blessing to see all of that. Okay, it's good that you could able to visit all these temples, understood what is a true source power of that. Then that the more than a temple, the person who meditated is more powerful. Because of him, divine has manifested. So you yourself is a best temple. More you meditate, more you manifest divine within you and outside, even in your family members. Okay, it's good whenever you are bored to take a pilgrimage, but you should have a real understanding that you are a true temple of Shiva Shakti. Next question from ID number 1641. How much of Mahapaduka Guru Mantra should I do to increase my learning power for a quicker results? Okay. See, here you don't need to do the Purusha Charana number of chanting. Whatever that is given in the 16 times is more than sufficient. You do that much, it is almost manifest because you have received the Diksha, not the Upadesha. Next question from same ID number. If someone has given you Panchadashi mantra with a direction, you have done it for a couple of years, can I do Vanchakalpalata? If I am not initiated with the Vanchakalpalata Ganapati, will I get the benefits? You see that if you have received the Panchadashi mantra from a master, and if that master is giving a Vanchakalpalata Ganapati, then you take the Diksha from that master. So at least you hold the same energy, because the Vanchakalpalata Ganapati has that Panchadashi mantra. Okay. We don't give a Vanchakalpalata Ganapati Diksha if you have taken a level 5 from a different person, like Panchadashi mantra, because mantra is same, but the energy behind that mantra is different. If I take a Panchadashi mantra from a book, it is different. If I take a mantra from a priest in the temple, it is different. If I take a mantra from some sannyasi, it is different. If I take a mantra from a siddha, it is working is different. So you need to understand, mantra is same, but the energy behind that, intention behind that, the power behind that is very important. The word, mantra is a word. Behind that, that is Shabda. The Shakti should be added. Who is going to add that Shakti is very important. Then he gives the mantra to you as a Diksha, transfer his energy in that mantra, and then he gives to you. So Diksha of the mantra is very important. From whom you are going to take is very important. We have seen many people are doing the Panchadashi mantra, but no results. Why it is? From where, what is the source? Until unless a guru don't manifest Lalitambika in his consciousness, he cannot give to other. So you should be very careful. So we don't know. Many people come to us, they have done the sadhana here and there, they want to go for a higher level. We don't allow that, because we don't know from what guru you have taken, what is the technique, what is this. We don't want to confuse, and then you end up with no results, and your faith and trust will also go out, and it is not good for you and good for us. So we always suggest, in our parampara, we follow our own path, our own technique, our own energy, consciousness. So if you have taken the Panchadashi mantra, you ask the master who is, where you have taken, and do that sadhana. Next question from the same ID number. If there is a procedure to follow daily homam for all mantras that we do. Yes, there is a procedure of Havan, how to do it. We teach that with a Sri Vidya level 7. Okay. In the next higher level workshop, you will learn it. Next question from ID number 566. Guruji, all my 3 questions related to challenges I am facing during my current phase of life. Though I am experiencing very good divine experiences in meditation, we are facing financial challenges from post-COVID time in our business. I and my brother running the business, both are Sri Vidya Sadhak. I feel completely detached after sadhana, going office just for sake of going. Even at office, I get a pull towards sadhana only. But I am fearful and worried when I remember about my responsibility to support my family financially and support my brother in his business. It was very blissful inside and very troubleful and challenging at the outside world. Please don't laugh at my, this thought. Sometimes I dream of a miracle miracles of abundant money flow, so I could fix my family's major financial wishes quickly, so I could not get any disturbance and completely dedicate my life for sadhana. I took following Diksha Sri the level 1 to 7 and all other sadhanas. I am not regular practicing all other sadhanas, but regularly doing a Sri Vidya level 7 and Shivoham Dhyana. What I am lacking here, what lessons I have to realize here, please guide me with grace. What sadhana brings a quick fix of my financial challenges and bring a balance inner and outside, financial success. You see that what is happening to you is that you are more focused to your inner world now. That's what happening. All your intention is going to inside. When your intention is or attention is going inside, all your attention is going inside for your spiritual, that bliss, that joy you want to be with yourself. Then what happening? You are closing yourself to the outside world. Okay. So that's where, how to balance inner and outside world is very, very important for spiritual sadhak, especially householder. So I always suggest make a list of desires, visualize what you want, do the havan for that. Okay. For example, your financial problem, you have taken so many, initiation, VKG, you have taken Sri Chakra Puja, you have taken DSS, you have taken. You start doing it. You start doing the havan for that, with the intention to make especially Durga Saptashati, you do this, remove the obstacle in your financial things and help me do that. And do this, Sri Chakra Puja, inner Sri Chakra Puja you do with the mudras, VKG you do this. So somewhere you have to start, working for outside world, because, and you say that, quick fix for financial issues, I doubt, the spiritual sadhaks don't get a quick fix, They have to learn the lesson, they have to master, they have to go through the lessons. So it is not that completely you have earn and bank balance in your account and you just meditate. It won't. Divine don't allow that, especially if you want to advance, because life lessons should be learned in the day-to-day life with your family, with your relationship, with your kids, with your wife, with your parents. That's where the challenges will come. That is where the maturity and life lesson need to be learned. Very few who have done this, all this, life lesson in many lifetime. In this life only they came for, spiritual growth. In that case, they are very focused, and they only focus on spiritual things. Okay, they become a sannyasis, they become, for working for humanity day and night and all of that. So find your way and start doing it, because this is what happens whenever we do lose the interest in outside world. We have to create again interest for the outside world. Otherwise, all your attention is going inside, then what happens? Outside manifestation don't flow. So put your attention, make financial, make this as intention now, not the spiritual growth. Now your priority, how I can financially, progress and, develop my business. Durga Saptashati, you do it, Havan or the mantra. And you do the VKG, you do the Sri Chakra Puja, inner Sri Chakra Puja. That will help you to bring the right consciousness. Okay. Next question from same ID number. I was practicing Swara Yoga even before starting a Sri Vidya sadhana. It has given me lots of health benefits and helpful in my business time also. Waiting for a right Swara for right activity is becoming very tough after my Sri Vidya sadhana is deepening. I am confused. I feel I am conditioning myself, or should I use a Swara Yoga for supporting to my Swara is also like a universal principle which was followed earlier, and being a Sri Vidya sadhaka, how to synchronize it in my day-to-day life, especially in sadhana and business. I need your guidance on this. See, Swara Yoga is a very powerful science. I don't deny it. Okay, it is a very powerful science. It is very, very helpful to you. Okay, but every day it is very difficult to use it. Okay. You know that when you meditate, your swara should be different. When you are going for a deal, your swara should be different. When your swara is, even you try to change with, there are technique to change the swaras. Sometimes it is not happening, and you are in a confusion and all. And you feel, little bit disturbed, not, aligned to the flow of the life. All of this will be there. Okay. So use what is possible, but don't give too much importance to Swara Yoga. I am telling you, health benefits are there. I don't deny. There is a way to In a childbirth also we can use Swara Yoga. When we go for a business deals, we can use a Swara Yoga. Okay, and it is there. I don't deny. But if it is confusing you, if you really surrender to divine, you really don't need Swara Yoga. What many times we don't know, even it is written by Shiva only in a, that tantric scripture and all. But there are things at that time the Swara should be different. Even it is written by Shiva only in the tantric, but many things are there in this word. Only Divine Mother knows what Swara should be good for you. Okay, so you should have this knowledge, apply what is best for you, and then you let go. You surrender to Divine Mother. I am doing this. You take over. Then then what happens when you surrender? Knowledge is also there. You apply it also. You surrender also, and you are allowing best to come to you. Okay, that way you can do it. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. My wife is conceived second time. Just completed her 3rd month pregnancy. She is also taken Sri Vidya level 1 Diksha 5 years ago, but she is not practicing. She is doing a regular puja to the Sri Chakra. Can my wife restart a Sri Vidya level 1 Moola Mantra again now? How to utilize the pregnancy powerful days to get a divine quality child for highest good for ourselves and for the child future point of view? And we pray, please shower your blessing to the mother and child. Okay. You see, your wife can start again level 1. Let her start with the Moola Mantra, minimum 5 to 10 minutes every day with a Sankalpa to bless a good health for herself and baby. Okay, so that way, and also pray to Divine Mother again and again, have a right child with a right, good health, good intellectual ability, divine thoughts, divine soul should be manifested within herself. More she will be in a positive thoughts and energy, then what happens, more better will be her health and child health. So that become a divine. Okay. Next question from ID number 10764. Guruji, I am hard working in my job, still things not working out. What sadhana is best for professional career and to attract money? The best thing is, madam, Raja Matangi sadhana, you can do it. Okay, or Matangi sadhana, you can do it, or Varahi sadhana, you can do it. Both are very good for a career related aspect. And always check, always I suggest use the Siddha mind power. What you want, have a goal, visualize, chant the mantra. When you visualize, you see the inner negative voice, then you try to focus on this inner belief, negative belief, dissolve that, again you chant the mantra. So what happens, when we do the sadhana, divine is already blessing, our subconscious belief will block the manifestation. When we release those beliefs, then manifestation will be very easier. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. How to fight against Prarabdha Bhoga? Is it possible to overcome it? If possible, how to overcome? Guru and God can remove bad Prarabdha Bhoga of a genuinely surrendered disciple. Please guide. Yes, it's my own experience with Tirumalaji. He can do miraculous things. Okay, the Guru has a power. The Lalitambika has a power to do any miracles. Okay, they can do it. Okay, you can overcome. The first thing is regular meditation, and the second thing is following the pillars of the Sri Vidya Sadhana that is given to you. Third thing is applying the universal principle. When you do all of this with awareness and surrenderness, you can overcome all the things. Okay. Next question from same ID number. One of my friend have not favorable experience about manifestation, about married life in a higher dimension during Shibir from other Guru lineage. After that, her life and career almost ruined, and she wants to join a Sri Vidya Diksha. Is it possible to have a 2 Guru Diksha at a time? Guruji, please explain. You see that Guru-disciple relationship is very tricky. The moment you come and take a workshop, it doesn't mean you become a disciple. When you do this practice and when you apply the principle or teachings of a Guru, then you are accepting the Guru. You need to understand. So the disciple comes here, takes the Diksha, okay, and practices the sadhana, apply the teachings, Sri Vidya pillars, then only you are starting to ready to receive the Guru's grace. Okay, Guru is, you are, your friend is eligible to take a Diksha here also. There's no problem. Okay, we don't have any restriction. Most of the time we have seen the 50% of the students who are coming to our workshop are have taken a different Dikshas from different places. Then they come here. Okay, so your friend is eligible to take a Diksha. Next question from ID number 10,014. I place my son's picture in the center of Pratyangara Mandala for his protection and success and offer my sadhana to him. Is it a right process to perform? I mostly do inner Mandala puja. Yes, you can do that. You can do it. It brings a great blessing for your son. Second question from the same ID number. In Shiva Saubhagya Shodasi, where to focus the attention and also while chanting during daily routine? During your daily activity, you don't need to focus anywhere. You just chant the mantra and in between you go on praying to Lalitambika to bless. You don't need to focus on any chakra and anything. Okay, you just need to chant the mantra during daily activities. But if you're sitting and doing only the mantra japa, you just visualize Divine Mother, in front of you and do the sadhana. Okay, mantra japa. The next question from the same ID number. I offer all my sadhana to Mother to be my driving force. In this way, she guides me best, I think. Guruji, is it right, or I'm staying away from path of the karma? Yes, we need to do our karma. Okay, we need to do our duty. We need to give the result, whatever the positive and the negative result, whatever we need to accept. That is the way of surrendering to Divine Mother. Okay. Guruji, now I want my life to be focused, complete. That is in a one direction only. Bless me to achieve. No matter how much attractive, charming this life is. Self-realization, divine realization is my ultimate goal. I feel complete in that. It's really good that, the thinking about this, that, I should focus on my realization, my liberation itself is a blessing for you. Okay, it happens only by the grace of Lalitambika or the Guru Parampara. You are already blessed. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,149. Namaste Guruji. Can I do 9 rounds of Siddha Kunjika Stotram when I am doing a Sri Vidya in one sitting? I still do only 1 round of Durga Saptashiti Chakra Sadhana. Yes, you can do 1 round of Durga Saptashiti, but if you want to chant, Siddha Kunjika Stotra more than 3 times, that is maximum 9 times, you can do it. Okay, and see that if it is too much energy, you reduce 3 times to 6 times, 6 times to 9 times. Okay. The next question from same ID number. Can I do Lord Dattatreya Sadhana with a Sri Vidya in one sitting? This is a sadhana order I would like to follow. Please let me know if the order is correct. First Durga Saptashiti, second Sri Vidya, third Varahi, then fourth is Lord Dattatreya. What I suggest you, go first Durga Saptashiti, then you go for Dattatreya, or first you start with a Dattatreya, Durga Saptashiti, and then Varahi, then Sri Vidya Sadhana. Okay, you do like that. Dattatreya, then Durga Saptashiti, then Varahi. Last you put Sri Vidya. Okay, that way it will means Dattatreya Guru Shakti will come, guide you, whatever you want to do it. Durga Saptashiti, remove all the obstacles, bring the Shakti. Then Varahi, she will bring and connect you to Lalitambika. Then you do the Sri Vidya Sadhana. That will be your complete sadhana. Next question from same ID number. For chronic sickness, is it advisable to do Arkriya or Varaya Sadhana or both? You see that some people get benefit very fast with Arkriya. When their prana is stuck, their Vata is stuck, there are some, Pitta, Vata is very, very imbalanced. Arkriya is very fast removing those pranayamas. Sometimes only the negativity, the health is because of the negative karma, health is because of some negative, tantric or negative things, karma, then or some any things, outside things, then Vara is very fast in healing. Okay, see that, feel what is happening to you. In that way, you take the Arkriya or Varahi. Okay, both will be very, very powerful and very, very helping to overcome your health issues. Next question from ID number 10,450. My daughter took Sri Raja Matangi Diksha as she is 15 years old as suggested by you. Can I help her to overcome her negative feeling she has inside her that she will always be unlucky and not get anything in life since she is not 18, she didn't take Sri Vidya. Rajamatangi sadhana is very good for young kids, young student, young people. Okay, this is a right sadhana for your daughter, and of course you help her. You help her to manifest her divinity, because when she is feeling that negativity for herself, that is she is unlucky, means she is not accepting herself. She is not accepting the universe. Then what happens? The connection between her and universe will be disconnected. Okay, you and this whenever she do the sadhana, of course she is doing the connection. At the spiritual level she is growing, subconscious level she is growing, and energy level she is growing, soul level she is growing. Little bit consciously you put a positive thoughts, make her to think in a different way, remove that belief if it is possible for you. Otherwise Raja Matangi slowly she will help her to release all these negative beliefs. Next question from same ID number. In meditation, as I kept praying to Moolanji not to allow me to stray if I have a future lifetimes away from him and the Guru Parampara, he told me he will be there before I am born in a certain place for me. Is it real or am I hallucinating? It's very real, madam. When you pray to this master is very true, very unconditional, very, very divine. He's a avatar of Shiva only, Siddha only. Don't accept. When you are chanting his mantra, connecting to him, praying, you are receiving, because your question, your prayer is very genuine. It is of a spiritual, okay, not just an ordinary material thing. You accept it. It's a blessing from Thirumalaj. Next question from ID number 20,025. Shiva Sadhana. Pranam Guruji, I would like to thank you for timely guidance to all of your students. You clear all the doubts no matter what the question is. I also want to thank you for the mantra you have given in the last session. I chant it daily. I am sure that all my problems will be taken care. Guruji, I am facing the problem of for short and uneasy breathe from past few months. I hardly inhale for 1 or 2 seconds, and the same for exhalation. In our meditation, we concentrate on every chakra for only one breath. I am not getting enough time for chakra because of my short breath. How to compensate this? Please guide. So what you do, whatever the the blockages are happening in you, or whatever you have a chest related problem, try to do the alternative nostril breathing. It will help you to release or rectify your breathe issues, and then you can focus and do your sadhana better. It is called a Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, alternative nostril breathing. You check in a Google or you find in a YouTube, you will get the more information about it. That can be very helpful. Second question from the same ID number. Is it possible to go to Shivaloka after our death? In Shiva Purana, there are many stories of devotees going to Shivaloka. Is it possible with a Shiva Sadhana? I am asking this question because Shiva Sadhana focuses more on a Nirguna, Nirakara and Shivaloka or Manidvipa or Saguna Lokas, if I am right. So, is it right to hold such a desire in mind? See, always we suggest students to focus on the liberation, moksha. Nirguna Nirakara, okay, so that you should not go to any loka and you merge with a real Shiva form. No need to go in. We go to the Shiva loka when our journey is not completed, when we are not attain the complete moksha. Then what happens? Because when we do the Shiva sadhana, our astral body, subtle body takes the form of a Shiva. So when I drop this physical body, automatically we are attracted to the universal of vibration, universal of attraction, the like vibration attract to the like dimension. That Shiva loka, we go there and we start our journey from there to the Nirguna Nirakara Tattva. But here teachings are available for you to go to the Nirguna Nirakara Tattva, then it is you focus on that. But still, if you have a desire to go and be with a Shiva and be in a Shiva loka, then you can do that also. It's not a bad thing. It's better desire than all these worldly things. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. We know that Everything is made up of matter, and if we magnify it infinitely, matter itself is made up of energy or Shakti. Then human is also made up of a Shakti, and rock is also made up of. Then why does human have life and sensation? Rock doesn't have. They have that. This is where Shiva comes into play. He has made of the rock to behave like a rock and human like a human. Here Shiva seems to be dynamic because he is controlling everything, and Shakti seems to be inert. But we say that Shiva is a static and Shakti is a dynamic. What is this, Guruji? I know that I maybe have misconception while writing this. Please enlighten. See, this universe is, manifested by Lord Shiva in a different form. Everywhere he want to love, he want to manifest. But there's no difference between Shiva and Shakti. Shiva becoming is a Shakti. Okay, so Shiva himself manifests as a Shakti, Shakti manifests as a Prakriti and manifests everything. So all this is a beauty. There is nothing that inert has an objective. The darkness also has an objective for a light. So a stone is needed to survive on this earth. Water is needed, air is needed, and all. So we should not complicate it, all of that. Okay, whatever it is there, as we progress with our consciousness, everything will be revealed to us. Every purpose of everything on this earth has a purpose that will be revealed to us. For the moment, I always advise to focus on your life. This is very good. You are thinking about the universe, creation, how the manifestation and all. This is a beautiful thing. This is something, I like the, very few, Sri Vidya sadhaks or the spiritual sadhak has this intention to think beyond their, worldly life. But everything cannot be, all answers are not coming to you at the same time. As you progress, you will know how Shiva manifested, how he is a static, how he is a dynamic. You see that? Shiva himself is also dynamic in a Rudra form. In 11 type of Rudras, he is coming and doing. Shiva himself is a dynamic as a Nataraja. He is a, dancing consciousness in every being. So there are different forms of, Shiva consciousness that only you have, what you understood is only one as a source consciousness. As you grow, you will understand all the Leelas of Shiva, all the creation secrets. That's what the Siddhas are meditating. After self-realization, God-realization, they want to know the secret of each and every point of the universe. So they are meditating for 10,000 years, 20,000 years. Tirumalarjas meditated more than 4 yugas to understand the creation. So it is not easy to understand all the things that is happening. Everything is not given to everyone. There is always, otherwise you become a god, you become a Shiva. So there is a very, very secret things. As you progress, we need to learn. There's always an infinite dimension. As we progress, we do all of that. Next question from ID number 037. 2 months back, while sleeping at night, 1:30, I suddenly heard very sound like a big tire burst near by my ear. There was no physical sound. None heard it. I felt it is from my subtle body, but there is no change after that. Could you please tell me what was that sound? You see that there are many things are happening around us at the subtle level. At the subtle level, many things are happening. How the physically it happens surrounding. You are going on the street and you see somebody tire burst. How you hear like this? There are certain energies are walking around you. Certain kriyas are happening around you. You don't know anything. So as we become meditative, we become sensitive to the other astral sound, subtle sound outside us and within us. If it is no changes bringing within you, means something has happened to your around situation, that you could able to hear it. Means it is telling that you are sensitive to the astral sound within and outside. Next question from same ID number. I always want to be connected with the Devi Adishakti every free second of mine. Earlier I used to see social media before sleep on my bed till my eye closes. So now my question is, I feel to do Manasika Puja like a Pada Puja, Uyyale Puja, Pallaki Seva mentally while on bed. Can I permit to do so? Yes. Manasa Puja can be done anytime, anywhere. Okay. Your intention, devotion is needed. Okay. That's a beautiful thing. Whatever we carry before going to sleep, it will go to our subconscious mind. So always I suggest before going to sleep, try to chant the mantra. Now you want to do the Manasa Puja, it's beautiful. You do it. I I am 30. Next question from same ID number. I am 39 years old and my divorce happened against my wish. I want to remarry, set my family. I am good at balancing spiritual aspects with the worldly responsibilities. Doing all five pillars Sri Vidya sadhana daily. I am happy with that. Along with my sadhana, I request Guru Parampara to bless me to overcome my problem as early as possible. Can you please bless me, Guruji? Of course, See, sometimes our relationship will end on this earth for some, span of years, some span of months, some span of days, because of the karmic. So then you have to, if your desire is there, if you want to, again grow in your life, you may need a partner in your life, go ahead, remarry and be happy. So I pray to Divine bless you and help you with your marriage. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,390. Guruji, can you explain the Kalpariksha Mudra and Mahamrityunjaya Mudra once again? I am not able to do them properly. I request you, please send, the mudras. You make a mudra, take a picture, and if there is any confusion with the mudra, you send me, one sentence about that. And same with this, and then I will see it and I will tell you. I cannot display the mudra openly to the public because this is coming to, YouTube channel. You make the mudra, take a picture, and if you have any confusion, please write to me. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. Related to Bagalamukhi sadhana, Guru, should we release Kechari Mudra directly in the end of the step 1 or after every exhalation? Please explain. No, you do the step 1 and you repeat the step 1 minimum for 9 times. And you hold the Kechari Mudra until you finish that step 1. Once you finish the step 1, then only you release the Mudra, then you go to the step 2. So step 1 completely you are doing with the Kechari Mudra. Next question from same ID number. Guruji, when someone doesn't do the assigned sadhana, is that also under divine will? Because since last year I had a difficulty doing it. Every time I thought of doing it, it just didn't work. I'm trying to become regular. Also my difficulties have increased a lot from this year, What do you suggest for me? Please guide me towards the prosperous life and obstacles free one as well. You see that? It's my experience when you come to the sadhana means it's a divine will because it's for your highest good. What is a divine will? Divine will is for your highest good. You please understand that. So when you want to do the sadhana, if obstacles are coming, it is not a divine will. It is your subconscious block. Your karmas are creating obstacles. So once you make a very strong will, no matter what it is, I will do the sadhana. Whether I feel good or not, whether I chant or do the mechanically a sadhana, but I will do it. You have to make yourself, you have to put your will. You are a spark of a Shiva Shakti, you have a willpower. You have to put it. So it is not a divine will that you should not do the sadhana. Please understand. But some people have a energy problem. In that case, I ask them to reduce, only do the one sadhana. If they cannot do the step 1 for 9 times, one time they can do. Reduce the sadhana, but do the sadhana. The at least mantra japa, what you have received by the grace, you should do the sadhana. It is not the divine will. Sadhana is for your highest good to burn your karma, manifest. Otherwise, what happens? You experience all this negative karma outside world. You have a choice to burn the negative karma with the meditation inner world, or you experience them outside world. Choice is with you. Okay? So, divine will is for your highest good that you need to do the sadhana, grow yourself. Next question from ID number 10,299, Mahavarai sadhana. Dear Guruji, Bala Tripura Sundari is guiding me. She gave me a darshana last year Navaratri. Today early morning in a dream I saw her with the Divine Mother. Bala was sleeping in mother's lap. She woke up to see us, some devotees. In both situations, she looked 7 to 8 years old. I heard you saying she is a 3-year-old. My second question is how to chant Bala's name with a nama like a Om Mulanjanam Om. Is there some mantra of a Bala to chant without a Diksha? I am a Mahavarai sadhana student. I am not able to come and attend the workshop now because I have a toddler and I have a 1-month-old baby, but I deeply desire to chant Bala's name all the time. Please forgive me if this is a silly doubt. Thank you. You see that Bala is a 3-year-old, 6-year-old, 9-year-old. Okay. So in all these different age she will manifest. That's what we have in if you attend our workshop you will understand it. Maybe I have one of the video I have shared how she manifested only 3 years old, but she can manifest 3 years, 6 years and 9 years old. That is the answer for your first question. And I really say that you are a blessed one to receive the Bala's darshana and also Bala with the Divine Mother Lalitambika together. So it shows that how much they love you, how much they care for you, how much they bless you. Okay, that's another thing you need to understand. And then how to do the Nama Japa of a Bala. You see, there are 2 ways you can do this. One is with your breathe you can do. As you breathe in, you say Om. As you breathe out, you say Bala. That's one way. Otherwise, as you breathe in, Ba. As you breathe out, La. Ba, La. Ba, La. Breathe in, Ba, La. The just name Bala is a very, very powerful. You need to understand. That's another thing. And another mantra you can use is very simple. Om Sri Bala, Jai Sri Bala, Jaya Jaya Bala. Om Sri Bala, Jai Sri Bala, Jaya Jaya Bala. Om Sri Bala. Very powerful mantra. That will, you make it as a daily chanting. This is very, very powerful. Nama Japa, you can do it for Bala. Okay. Next question from ID number 10,162 related to Sri Vidya and Samadhi Siddhi. My question is related to Samadhi Siddhi Sadhana guidelines. You mentioned that we should do Soham with a breathe throughout the day as much as possible. Before Sri Vidya Samadhi Diksha, I was practicing level 7 mantra throughout the day for a couple of months. After a lot of practice, it became like a background mantra in my daily activities on its own. While I am trying to do Soham now consciously as much as possible, unconsciously it shifts to level 7 mantra on its own. Kindly guide what should be the best to do. Shall I continue Soham more consciously, bring down level 7 mantra? Also, while doing Soham, shall we must do it with the breathe or otherwise is also fine? You see that first thing is really good that Divine Mother Shiva Saubhagya Shodasi mantra is activated in your soul and automatically it's running in you. It's a great blessing. Okay, that's really good. And now you wanted to make it as a Soham. Okay, so if possible, you as much as possible you align with the breathe. If it is not possible, you go on chant just a mantra as a japa, Soham, Soham, Soham in your mind. In between, try to understand what is this Soham. No, I am awareness, Soham. I am awareness, Soham. Or in your own language, try to do that. I am awareness, I am consciousness, I am Shiva, I am Shakti, I am Lalitambika, I am that Soham, I am that Soham. So, Soham plus conscious mind should understand Soham. So, when you do this, then it's easy for you. Then what happens? It takes again over 2 to 3 months for you to absorb that Soham in your subconscious mind, make a memory center. Then also Soham start playing in your background. Okay, so if possible you do with a breathe, otherwise you make it as a Nama Japa, Soham, Soham, Soham. It is very powerful. You can do that. Okay, take your own time, no hurry. Sri Vidya level 7 is also blessing for you. Soham is also blessing for you. Slowly, steadily increase and develop this mantra in your soul. Second question from the same ID number on Kechari Mudra. It's improving slowly with practice and I'm able to hold it longer. Should one make more effort to perfect it and twist more without hurting oneself, or keep it at the same level of whatever is possible? Sadhguru, what's the ultimate goal of duration of Paravidya and Parabrahma Kriya with Kechari? 1 hour each or 1 hour for both? I feel very refreshed and charged both in mind and body. There are moments of a blank state, but a lot of energy build up at the chest area at the same time, and some distraction by a random thought. In Parabrahma Kriya, I feel I am inhaling and exhaling, but at the same time, I can feel through energy that inhalation and exhalation is happening, but actually it's not. You see that if the Kechara Mudra is a problem to you when you do the 1 hour meditation, then in between you relax it. It's not mandatory. Kechara Mudra, what it does, it should help you to stabilize your mind, complete your Ida Pingala circuit and opens the Sushumna. Then you are going deeper into your soul consciousness. That is the Kechari Mudra. And if you are doing 5-10 minutes and if it is happening deeper meditation, you can relax the Kechari Mudra. And again, with relaxation, you just breathe with the mental chanting of the mantra. Again 15-30 minutes, and if you feel that your mind is again random thoughts, again you put the Kechari Mudra, and again you feel the stabilization, balance of Ida Pingala, opening of Sushumna, again going into silence. Again you continue like this, 30 minutes, 15 minutes like this. So what I am telling is, more you go into your soul consciousness and more you infuse yourself with the soul consciousness, what happens? Soul consciousness started coming to your conscious mind, subconscious mind. Its energy started flowing to conscious mind and subconscious mind. And then what happens? Your karmas start burning very fast. That as if, you just go and come out, you may burn one lifetime karma. Because you are going in that Soham and Paravidya Kriya and you are telling or you are experiencing your real self. I am soul, I am that. In that, you are literally burning, putting a fire to the many lifetime of karma that is telling that I am this body, I am that body, I am this man, I am that girl, that woman, this, all that is burning, many lifetime karma. Got this point? So that's why we advise, if possible, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 3 hours, okay, do the sadhana that can help you to burn your all life karma. And then what happens? This Soham become your subconscious mind, it will start infusing. Once it start infusing subconscious mind, it start coming in your conscious mind. You are walking as a soul, not as a body and mind. That is the power, I'm telling you. That's a realization, how I can bring my self-realization, my soul realization at the waking state of consciousness. That is the true sadhana, that is a true liberation. Then what happens? You're walking, not as an individual, as a universal consciousness, as I am that, Soham Bhava, okay? Next question from the same ID number. Can Sri Chakra Puja be done late at night? Yes, you can do. You can do Shakti Sadhana late at night, always give a good result, okay? Only thing is, if it is disturbing your sleep, then you can change it. Otherwise, it's really good. You can do it. Next question from ID number 10,683. My Sri Vidya Sadhana experience is getting less and less intense. Somehow, as I am progressing levels, I am now in a level 4, I don't feel much. Level 1 was the strongest, level 2 was mild, level 3 is milder, and level 4 I barely felt. I started a new one. Same with the Batukabayara, Rajamatangi. First month I felt very nice big energy jump, then flat lined. Is this how it's supposed to be, or am I doing something wrong? See what happens. In the beginning, your body start reacting to the new energy, new vibration, new consciousness. Then the experience will be intense. Once the body start adjusting to that vibration, energy and consciousness, your experience are very smooth or no, such higher energy. So, and as you progress with the sadhana, you go, less milder experience vibration, and then there is again time will come, again intensifies, because that is needed for your, to solve your problem or karma. The energy flow will be more again high. So it will never be a straight line. You never expect, you are always in a high all the days. Low, high, low, high. That's how we call energy or devotion or spiritual experience. Come and go. They never as stable. Only one that is stable is you as a self. Next question from the same idea. My life has a many positive changes after sadhana. The negative habits, mental state, behavior, diet. But my two material goals of finding the right partner for marriage and achieving a financial abundance has not manifested yet, Guruji. Any suggestion on this? I am doing the sadhana with intention, using the supporting tools regularly. I am unable to identify the negative belief stopping this manifestation. Please help Guruji. You see that? You are doing the regular meditation, and also you are using this Sri Vidya Havan, and you are also doing the Siddha mind power, using the Sri Vidya pillar, then you continue it. Don't worry. The right time is not yet arrived, and you will going to receive. You don't know what karma is holding you. Okay? When you go on doing this Sri Vidya Havan, you will be surprised. Earlier your thought will be different. When you do the Sri Vidya Havan, some changes in your thought will start happening. Earlier you were not aware of the belief, what is actually the problem, also you are not aware. Now you are do this Sri Vidya Havan, new thought will come, new idea will come, new intelligence, new consciousness start developing new. So you continue the sadhana, things will take care. You do the same sadhana regularly, whatever you are doing. From the same question, can you please make a video on how to attract a harmonious relationship like the one you have made for a Lakshmi Tattva for attracting wealth? Surely I will do it. As I get a time, I will do it. Okay. Next question from the same ID number. During meditation, Mother Varahi revealed some issues I am having already since birth. How to get rid of those? Completing root cause, negative patterns, memories seem to be working only for this lifetime for me. But certain negative tendencies I seem to have been born with, as confirmed my present life's mother as well. I am so far unable to discharge it. These negative tendencies are related to conflict and pain in love relationship. For example, with a parent, family, parent, close friend. Please advise Guruji. Don't worry. You see that now already the revelation from the Divine Mother Varahi is taken place. This itself is a 50% of your problem is solved. You need to understand. First is awareness. What is happening there? Second is a dissolving of that with a sadhana, with awareness. So first 50% of your problem is already released now. Now, because of the help of the Varahi, you are understanding what is the negative tendency, how it is. But please understand what you do. Every day after Varahi sadhana, you ask Mother Varahi, Divine Mother Varahi, manifest your healing presence in my body, mind and soul, and release all these negative patterns that are stored in my soul memories, in my Akashic records, or in the cell memories of this physical body, or memories in my subconscious mind. Clear them. Okay? And you see that from Divine Mother Varahi, this pure violet light is coming and filling you, your entire body, every cell of your body, every chakra of your body, every, subtle energy body, astral body, mental body. You see that Divine Mother is manifesting and releasing all of, dissolving all those karmas. So this violet, energy coming from Lalitambika or Varahi is very powerful to dissolve, past life memories, past life karmas, and bring the harmony, transformation. That will start converting this violet light coming from that, converting all the patches, gray color, negative energy into a golden light of unconditional love. You start doing this every day after meditation, whenever you have a free time. You do this and you see that changes will start happening, and you start seeing the very good changes, and you start manifesting the abundance, finance and relationship issues and all of that. Okay? I think I have answered all the questions of the students. I am happy that most of you are sincerely doing the sadhana and working on your material world, also in your spiritual world. Okay? So I pray to Sadguru Tirumalaji, Divine Mother, bless you all, guide you like this, and help you on your path to self-realization and God realization. Thank you very much. Shivoham. Shivoham, 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 Shivoham.